upon a time, the kind, benevolent ruler decided that he had had enough of the evil being around, and he's like nothing can exist in my kingdom that is not love. And so slowly, all of the evil got like coagulated into a big giant blob as it was making its way out of the kingdom by the power of the Kree. But then some little jackass kid saw the big blob of evil and was like, I'll love you. And so all of that evil was going to go into the child. And everybody thought that would be a terrible idea to have it all concentrated into one kid. So they decided that they'd all love it a little.
Was because they listened intently to the sermon every week and had small quibbles, and they discussed their quibbles over lunch right after church. And so I listened to them hear the word of God from the man of God, and not just kind of let it wash over them like everything he said was true, but they tested the spirits, and sometimes they definitely fell into probably like gossiping or judging. I'm sure, like, of course, they made mistakes and went too far. They have personality foibles that can get carried away. But like all that to say, that was where the kind of perhaps skepticism, healthy or not, was inculcated for me. But obviously, you can see how that would be wrapped up in issues of authority, which I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, does that get back to the kind of, is that why the unconditional trust is connected to the unconditional respect in some weird way? That kind of authority structure. When I was a young man, I kind of thought that like all truth was based on authority, because you had to, in order for trust to be, or forever, in order for you to hear something and trust it, you had to trust the person that was giving it to you. And the best way to trust somebody is for them to be an authority over you, because you're entrusted to them. On a little play on words, you're entrusted to them, so you trust them. But yeah, now I give a little bit more agency to the individual, and a little bit more variety to the human population about how they, behave in those types of relationships. But I think the truth still, like, I think that there's still a nugget in there that might be helpful for your problem, Af, which is to say, I don't think you teach a healthy skepticism with something that's like not on the same level of importance or truth or reality. Like you teach that healthy skepticism with like the most important things in life, which are, for my family in that context was, the word of God given by the man of God on Sunday. So, yeah.
Howdy, Embody. Quick reminder, we're doing a Northwestuary Cold Moon Campout up at Camano Island State Park, 5 to 7 December. If you want to come, let me know in the next couple of weeks. We'll be hanging out in some cabins. I might try and do a tent site rental as well, because it sounds like we'll have a couple of extra people. And yeah, strongly encourage anybody else across the United States or elsewhere in the world, if you can put together a estuary campout, estuary potluck campout. It's a lot of fun. Would highly recommend. And with that, onto the stream. Good evening, Embody. Afriel here. We hope you're feeling virtually not alone. Tonight we're just treading water for a little bit. Had a little bit of a rough week, and so I just want to hang out and play, and I'm going to go ahead and hop in Discord if anybody wants to join me. Otherwise, I might talk a little bit about why it was a hard week, but I don't want to dwell on it too much. Just, hang out, have a good time. But yeah, had a job opportunity that I was hoping would come through, and They ended up going with somebody else, and so that was kind of a little bit of a kick to the nads. And then on top of that, do I want to reposition this? I kind of want to reposition this. Like that, putting me into a bit of a tailspin of like not being able to focus at work, and yeah, I don't know. It's funny how one bad thing seems to kind of cascade a lot of times. Like you think that I think I can just handle this one thing, and I think the reason I titled it Treading Water is I think that that's kind of the right answer sometimes. Is just realizing that you don't have the energy to swim right then and there, so you just gotta hang out for a minute. Just gotta not overdo it and just recover, and then once you've recovered, then you can start swimming again. But until then, you just gotta tread water. Just gotta recognize that life's tough sometimes, and yeah. Oh, I do want to put this up too. So, a couple of things we're going to try to do today. One is to get a prawn suit, which is really a cool thing that this game does. Like, I love it so much. There we go. I think this was a different game that they did, like a mech game, Natural Selection. The same developers, that is. Ooh. So, if we're going to deliver on the thumbnail, though, I do need to go... Well, actually, should I make a radio in here? I think I should. Because that would be more... Like we've graduated from the escape pod. We don't need to be going back to that anymore. But I don't know if I have everything that I need. I need copper ore. I think I have some... Not in that one. Not in that one. Yeah, some of the mods for this game try and help do a better job with inventory management, but I don't know, that feels a little cheap to me. Like, part of the fun is trying to manage the chest monstrosity that you get whenever you play, well, Minecraft in particular, but...
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives.
Approaching the
We've sent you the
planet,
coordinates.
okay. So I'm getting rescued.
It'll take us
Okay,
a couple
that's
of
great.
days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your
Sweet.
fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Okay, so I just have to wait for 40 more minutes, and then we can get off of this planet. That's such good news. I'm sure nothing would possibly go wrong that would put a damper on that. Definitely not. Do I want to put up any other reinforcement? I think I want to try and put up a bulkhead. So 3 titanium and a silicon rubber. Titanium, silicone. Do I have more titanium somewhere else? No, I do not. Okay, well. I do have a depth mod, though. Okay. Also, do I have the ability to build this yet? There's like a... Okay, there's a modification station. I haven't gotten enough scans of that to be able to make it. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Okay, so I just haven't scanned it yet. Do I have a beacon in my inventory? Yes. Yes, I do. Oh. Well, we gotta put up a keep calm poster before we go. Perfect. Keep calm. And it even has a cat on it. So, now we can go down to 300 meters. Do I want to bring... extra stuff with me. I do want to get a battery. Or no, I have a battery. Oh, and I did want to... do I need a... Yeah, I'll put a bulkhead in. We'll just see if we can find some titanium real quick in the form of... Did I make a flashlight? I think I made a flashlight at the end of the last episode. Yeah, there we go. Put that on 3, put that on 4. There we go. Maybe don't look at the flashlight. Because the main thing... Oh, that's right. The main thing that we need to do right now is get magnetite, because that'll simplify a lot of other resource acquisition tasks in the future. So grab that. That should be good for now. What's down here? Let's just go down. Yeah, it's not like an entrance to the underworld.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see. I decompose that into titanium. And then put that back on. And I can put bulkhead in. But not here, apparently. Where am I allowed to put bulkheads? Only between... Okay, so I have to have like another partition, another part. Okay. Oh, that's a little annoying. Howdy, Foxman. And howdy, Slasher. I should have said that earlier. I understand not being able to stay too long. I shilled your stream, but I was actually out watching K-pop Demon Hunters right when you started, or we were about to leave to watch K-pop Demon Hunters when you started streaming, so I wasn't able to stick around for it, but I did throw it up in at least the town square on Grizz's server. So. Do I want to just take the Seamoth? Because what I really need to do right now is I just need to go scan things in Rex and look for magnetite. Like, those are the two helps to stay in the ship. Howdy, Ron. You're welcome to hop on, by the way. I didn't really want to, or didn't, I don't know, didn't have the time and energy to put up a proper script. I have not seen the new Chainsaw Man movie, no. No. We're playing hardcore mode for this one, Ron. So if I die, then we're gonna switch to a different game. Oh, howdy, Mills. Yeah, 3D printing in a game. Okay. I think we're gonna try and go down into the cave system a little bit, because I have the internet at my fingertips. I can literally just look up where the magnetite is.
Hello, sir.
Howdy, Ron.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's okay. Had a rough week,
How-
but you know,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
just ended up not getting picked up for a job that I was trying to get picked up for, and then spiraling a little bit as a consequence of that. So.
All right. Well, okay. Do drugs, drink heavily, do something stupid.
Is that your official recommendation as a former...
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
A hippie?
Bury those emotions.
God bless. I mean, we are having a little something tonight, but it's not like anything crazy.
Okay. Well, you know what? Kill things. Kill.
No, well,
Kill.
that's part of the fun of this game is that you actually can't kill anything. Like, you have to... Yeah, you have to solve all of your problems, not necessarily non-violently, but without weapons per se.
Without killing. Okay. Okay. Well, all right. Then what are we doing? Survive? Survive?
We're treading water.
We're
Trying not
treading
to die.
water. Oh, you know what? Ooh, I like that. Okay, so this is the time I almost died. Okay, so I was a little kid visiting my grandparents in Europe because my mom's from Belgium, and I was able to go there when I was maybe 9 or 10, and I was a real good swimmer. I mean, real good. And I'm swimming in the Atlantic Ocean for the first time in my life. And I get carried out into the Atlantic.
You get into a rip current.
Well, I didn't even know what it was. It wasn't like a major, it wasn't like traumatic, like zoom, you're out. But I was out there. And I was like, oh crap, I got to go back. And I'm swimming and I get tired and it's hard to keep my head above water. And then there's a certain moment where my arms stop working and I take a big gulp of air and I go underwater. And I'm about maybe 6 inches to a foot underwater and I open my eyes and there's two thoughts that came to my mind. It's almost like reminds me of your submarine here. It looked like that, except can you look up at the surface for a second? Without
Like
dying. Just like up at the surface of the water. I don't know if you can see it, like where the sun's coming up.
Yep.
But it reminds me of that. What I'm seeing is when I open my eyes, it did look like that. And I'm like, oh, that's it. That's what I saw.
Yeah,
And
to Discord too.
Okay,
You
so
reminded me
I
of
was. Oh, okay. I thought, okay, that's cool. And the thought came to my head, and I wonder if it was God. It was like, don't panic. Just float. Because what I learned to do as a child, first thing was it's called a dead man's float. And I didn't panic, and I slowly floated to the top like a bobber. I waited a second and I just popped my head up out of the water, took a breath, and then I put it down. And what I did is I floated there for a long time. And what happened is that I was so exhausted, all I could do was just use my hands. I remembered, like in Finding Nemo, you know how he's got the one fin's a little messed up in the front, and the other one's okay, but
His lucky
both,
fin.
okay, so both my hands were working. I couldn't swim. I just used my hands as little fins. And then I spent a long time doing that. And then my arms were exhausted. And what I did is I just aimed towards the shore and floated and didn't panic. And then it took a long time, but I got to the point where I could see the sandy bottom. And there was a moment where I was able to kind of like purposely dip under the water and touch the bottom. And I'm like, thought came to my head, I can do this, because if I can't swim, I can take a good breath of air, go to the bottom, and push off the bottom and get to shore. And so in time, I didn't panic. I did small things, and I just floated, and things became okay. So I give this to you. The reason I gave you this story, because you said that's what you're doing.
Trying to.
You're just kind of. Well, here's the thing, dude. You can do it. Don't panic. No sudden moves. Well,
Okay.
Well.
No, I was paying attention to what you were saying, and I almost drowned.
Well, that now I would laugh at you for that. Now that I would feel. Actually, that'd make me happy because I'm giving you an encouraging story, and you die. So that actually would make me. I like that. That actually would make me very happy. No, actually, I think my life would be very complete.
Bless you. Oh man, that would have been like. I think the fact that I was able to not die was probably apropos.
Yeah,
Gosh.
exactly. Yeah. Okay, so there it is. You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. That's it.
You might think you're gonna die, but you're not gonna
Yeah,
die.
exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah, life. Okay, it's not all bad, but sometimes it's like, all right, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna float. Okay, you know, it's like there's worse things to do. It'll get better.
Well, and sometimes you just like you're not in a position where you have the capacity to not resist, but like you can't swim back to shore against a current like that. You've got to just take it for a little while, and then once you get like brought back into towards shore and you can touch the bottom again, then you're okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's. I think maybe that's just. I think that's what being mature is. Not so much grown up, but just. All
Knowing when to
right.
hold them, knowing when to fold them.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But I think I like knowing when to float because it puts it in perspective that I like. I like, maybe the part of the song is like, you gotta know when to walk away and when to run. That's not bad. But I think for most people, it's like, okay, just float. And most people don't have to run away. They don't have to know when to fold. That's not bad. But for
You're
me,
just very
it's like,
rarely in that situation.
yeah. But if you're talking about drowning, all right, no.
Well, it's funny to me too because like I worked as a lifeguard for a bunch of summers, and like I know that, but hearing your story like put it into a different perspective, which was nice.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So you're a lifeguard, all right? So you were David Hasselhoff.
Maybe not that hot.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Af. Like, I'm sure there were some teenage girls. They're like, he's in the kiddie pool drowning again.
Oh, save me, Mr. Lifeguard.
Yeah. So did you have this? Did you have the zinc oxide on the nose?
Actually, yes, because it turns out that having white skin the way that I do,
Right.
yeah, you tend to get really badly sunburnt when you're out outside like all day.
Yeah. Right. So did you have like a sunburn and then a white nose?
Tried to avoid the sunburn where possible. Like maybe I'll get skin cancer and die from that as a consequence of my misadventures in my youth, but
Right. Dude, what a jip to die. Like, okay, how'd you die? Well, I was doing good and then I got cancer. Like,
skin cancer of all things.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. No. So how old were you when you did that?
First year when I was 16, last year when I was 22, I think.
Oh, wow.
So
that's quite a while, dude.
it was just in the summertime, so it wasn't like
Yeah,
throughout the year.
but still.
Yeah, ocean
like,
guarding.
Dude,
It's a lot of fun.
You're actually a real lifeguard. What was the...
Not to
I don't know.
crap on the pool lifeguards too much, but yeah.
What? No, I mean, that's the thing. Most of the stuff, like all the swimming pools around my house, they were they were Olympic size, and they would have two lifeguards, one on the adult side and one on the kids side, and they had a whistle. And it was always like it was almost like a referee, like they give that short blast, and they'd like, you always had the usual suspects: no splashing, no running. What else was there that we got busted for? So what do you have to okay,
Busted
so
for Ron. Were you misbehaving?
dude, not I.
No, Ron would never
No, no, no.
misbehave.
Yeah, dude, we were hellions. We had fun. Cannonball! That's like-
Yep.
yeah, see, we couldn't make it with the girls because we were kids. We were dorks. So we would splash them because that's how you showed affection. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, that's
Yeah, that's how you show affection.
So-
Like, I don't see what the problem is here.
right. So, what did you have to arrest the? Okay, what was like your like? What was the protocol like? Was there timeouts? Was there?
No,
tell
like,
your mom.
yep. Honestly, like, we never had to deal with too much, like, annoying stuff. People were usually listening to us without much prompting. Yeah, it was just a good experience.
Oh wow! All right. Well, was it on a lake or was it in a pool or what was?
It was in the ocean, so
Oh what?
Yep.
Dude! All right. So what are the legitimate dangers you guys? Even if they didn't have them, what did you have to look out for?
rip currents and people playing in the shore break and having neck injuries as a consequence of it were the two big ones. Which
So would you ever? So what kind of war story? I mean, without being gory or sending you into flashback. What? Was,
it was a super chill job, honestly. Like we definitely kept an eye on things to make sure everything was okay, but
Right.
very, very rarely had any issues. And so it was pretty much just being paid to work out and being paid to let people like have that feeling of safety that they can go play in the ocean because there's somebody backing them up.
So what if something went? In your tenure as what were some of the things that happened?
One of them was so the way that rip currents tend to work is you have a sandbar that builds up over time, and then as the tide's going back out, the wave action is pushing the water up past the sandbar towards the beach. And then what can happen is if the sandbar isn't stable in one spot, then it can sort of collapse. And then as it's collapsing, or once it starts to create a small channel, it just starts pulling all of the water from behind the sandbar. And so you get just a surge of water. And if anybody is caught in that, they're going to get pushed out into the ocean a little ways. And it's not really that dangerous because you just have to swim across until you get out of the current and then you can swim back to shore. But if you have people who are not terribly strong swimmers who went out to the sandbar during low tide and were hanging out there as the tide was coming in, that's when it starts to become a problem. They aren't equipped to be able to handle swimming in those like deeper waters, and so they get pulled out a little bit and then they panic. Like what you did is exactly what you should do, which is you just
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
So I
So what?
went out on my paddleboard, and because it was like 5 people who all got sucked out at once, you go out there with a longboard, but that's like also a flotation device, and then everybody's able to just grab onto that, and then the guy who was so it's like 11 beaches that are one beach that are being overseen by 2 people, and so the guy who was my supervisor came out on his board and then ferried those people in until there was just one left, and I was able to bring that last person in. So.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. So I have to tell you about a failed romance because of lifeguarding in my personal life. So
Did you lose a girl to a lifeguard, Ron?
No, I was an idiot. It was worse than that.
Okay.
So I think I was like 13, 14, and I was learning how to be a lifeguard.
Okay.
That was it. And there was this really beautiful redhead in the class.
Mhm.
Like she might have been 15 or 16. She was an older woman. Dude, I mean, really, and
How old
nice,
were you
too.
at the time? Let's clarify real quick here.
13. I think I was 13 or 14.
Okay.
So, and so we were in the same class. God, I feel so bad even saying this as a moment of confession of me being an idiot. And I think she liked me.
Mhm.
And I didn't know how to deal with it because, like, she was definitely beautiful. And I'm like, in the class, it was a moment where we had to criticize each other for, like, you know, what did they do wrong?
Mhm.
And I remember, like, when she did like the cross chest grab, you know, when you're gonna pull someone in and you do cross chest on them, and you're gonna do like a side stroke to bring them in.
Mhm.
She like we were supposed to like grab them by the chin with the left hand, draw them in, and go over with the right. And I said she didn't do that. You know, she didn't put it. And she looked at me like
You mother.
it was actually worse than that.
Okay.
It was a hurt in her eye.
Ah.
And I'm like, I'm an idiot.
Mhm.
And I'll be honest with you, looking back on it, I should have just asked her to marry me when I was 13. You know,
Things would have just
Yeah.
worked out better that way.
it would have been, yeah, it would have. So there it is. That's where I really truly drowned. That's that. And
Not
so
a literal
now-
drowning, but like a metaphorical drowning.
No, I think emotional is worse. I think
That is very
so,
fair.
So, but yeah, I remember her to this day. Lord, I hope she's doing well. So, Lord, have her forgive me. She's like, I'm this idiot. He was a snot nose. Yeah. So, that's my experience with the ocean and almost drowning in failed romances.
Mhm.
Overall, not bad. You know, it's been great. I grew up sailing on Lake Erie,
Okay.
but that was cool.
Mhm.
Like we used to sail in all kinds of hellish weather, and the worse it was, like the better I liked it.
Mhm.
Like if we had a hurricane that came in, like we wouldn't sail in the hurricane because you know it would just be the tail end hitting the Great Lakes.
Mhm.
Lake Erie could go from flat to treacherous in a half hour.
Mhm.
Like and oh man, when my dad when he got into sailing, it's a boat called a Cape Dory. It's about 20 foot long, and it's got a 2,000-pound keel on it.
Mhm.
It's like a sailing bathtub, you know, a big one. And you can't if they're like Weeble, like you can't unless a wave comes on top and or a whale breaches on you.
Mhm.
You ain't tipping over.
Mhm.
Like it just ain't happening. And they have these islands up in Lake Erie. It's really
Erie?
they're pretty. Yeah, Lake Erie.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Like it's the islands are Erie.
Okay, you can die. I hope the shark eats you now, right now. So, I can boo you underwater, but so we go up to this place called Kelly's Island. It's about maybe an 18-hour, maybe not. It's a 16-hour sailboat excursion from home port up to the island. So we go up there, have a good time. A tail end of a hurricane passes by. You know, we wait a day and the rains go, and we're sailing home. It's perfectly blue skies, and we have these 20-foot high, they're called rollers. They're not waves, they're just swells. They're just, and they're all over the ocean. And it's like being on a roller coaster. And like, this is to me like fun. And there's a perfect wind, a strong wind
Mhm.
coming just about from our, not directly behind us, but off our off the beam. And it's a perfect sailing weather. And this part, don't judge me hard, but
Okay.
my dad ate a peach, or a pear rather,
Mhm.
and it gave him an upset stomach. And he had to go lay down because he didn't feel good. And I was in like this Hemingway sweater because it was cold and it was rain, not raining. It was like stormy weather just passed, and my dad was under in the cabin sleeping. And I loved that he wasn't that, because I had to sail the boat home
Mhm.
by myself, and I loved it. I
Why would I
mean,
judge you for
dude,
that?
well, I'm like, my dad was sick, and I was thankful that
No.
he. Yeah, I know. So
It's a cool
it's,
opportunity.
100 meters.
dude, I'm looking at myself. I'm like, dude, I'm lousy with women. I didn't get. I'm like, just Machiavellian. Happy that my dad's sick. I need help. I need this. But the
Oh, you're
upside go. Oh,
fine.
I know. I'm just. This is just too much fun.
Mhm.
This is. It's fun to put out your darkest secrets and have fun with them. Look, I can make a sock puppet out of it.
Well, I mean, I don't even see that as like that dark of a secret.
I
Like,
know.
you're
All right. Well,
you're able to, like, the fact that well, I don't know, being able to prove yourself when you have the opportunity given to you is a good thing.
I think actually that's exactly what it was. Like, I didn't look for it, but it just happened.
Mhm.
And dude, it was so cool because I had gotten that boat. Like, they have I think it goes like maxes out at 12 knots or something, maybe. And this is like when you're redlining the thing.
Mhm.
And dude, I had that thing pegged. Like, that thing was just screaming. I'd get up on top of a roller, and I was able to just barrel down that thing, and it was just nothing but fun.
Mhm.
And so that's, I think that was one of looking back on it, I think that's actually, it was a rite of passage moment for me.
Mhm.
And that that was one thing. And I think being a lifeguard is also one of those rites of passage things, because like, you might be a kid, but like, you are being entrusted to protect other people's lives. And it's actually to really serve too.
Mhm.
It was one of the trusted professions as a kid.
Mhm.
Like, if you were a newspaper boy, you were industrious.
Mm.
What else could you be? But if you were a lifeguard, you you had responsibility. Like,
Yep.
I think, and at a young age. And I'm like, so how do you think that's interesting? Do you think because you're a lifeguard, like, what did it hone or develop in you?
I'm way more aware of my surroundings and observant than most people that I meet.
Okay. Okay. And that's because of
That's
looking for.
well, part of your job is like when you're sitting on the stand, you're not just like chilling, hanging out. You're actively watching everyone and like looking to see if is anyone having any issues. And so just having that as like a constant practice that you're doing every single day and
Mhm.
the development that happens as a consequence of that. It's like, yep.
Did it ever give you nightmares? Because the reason I asked that is I had a buddy who, sadly, there was a girl that drowned
Mhm.
at the beach that he was a lifeguard, And I was a punk kid back then. I didn't appreciate what he was going through, and then he told me he had like nightmares about it. I'm like, huh,
Hmm.
all right, that's something. So, did you ever have to deal with? Did it
Thankfully,
ever
no.
stress you out?
Thankfully,
Okay,
no.
that's cool.
The only thing that was difficult was the last year that I was guarding. Um, I ticked off one of the like higher level supervisor guys who wasn't really a great guy, but he was friends with the mayor, so he was kind of an embedded tick.
Uh-huh.
And he came onto my beach and told me that the surfers were outside of the surfing area, and they were
Yeah.
not. And I was annoyed with him and told him that no, they're not. And he's like, "Go get those surfers back in there." And it's like, "Okay, dude, whatever. I'll go whistle at them. They're gonna be confused and annoyed at me, but hey, we're just gonna not make too much of a scene." And I guess because he came on with another guy from the headquarters folks, and that guy was like, "You probably shouldn't have like tried like aggravated him, but you were right. They were in the flags. I'll try and smooth things
Mhm.
over so that nothing too bad happens." And so, like a day or two later, some folks from the headquarters come and
Mhm.
up to my stand and they say, "Hey, we're gonna ask you to take off for the rest of the day and then report to the office tomorrow." It's like, okay,
Oh,
like
wow.
whatever. Like I knew that this was a possibility. We're just gonna deal with it.
Mhm.
And so I show up at the office and get hit with. So we've had some reports that you've been sexually harassing the female lifeguards on the stand that you've been sitting with.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
Oh, dude.
Apparently, this
That's like,
guy had gone from stand to stand and asked all of the female lifeguards on my patrol. So, have you ever had any like weird interactions with this guy? Like anything that you like would want to talk
hmm
about?
hmm
And I don't know about one of them, but I know at least two of the three were like super pissed because they didn't realize that that's what he was doing and that that's
hmm
what their testimony was being used for.
hmm
So,
Wow.
yeah.
Dude. And how old were you when
I
this
was
happened?
22.
Wow, that's profoundly shady.
Yep.
That's well, that should have got you ready for the military.
I mean, yeah, I was already getting pretty messed up as far as like the I had already lost my faith in humanity like between my sophomore and junior year of college, and so that really didn't help the
Oh,
situation.
okay. So that was just a booster shot for evil badness.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right. All right.
So,
Well, that sucks. All
yes, it
right.
does.
How long did that take? How did you process that one out? Or just
Uh, well, we tried to go and talk with somebody to do like a wrongful termination lawsuit, but because it's a seasonal, temporary job, nobody
mm-hmm.
like. Oh, what are you gonna sue for? Lost wages? It's like, okay, that's like maybe a couple $1,000s, so the cost of the lawsuit's gonna end up being more than the actual. Yeah. So
All right.
actually, hang
Well,
out here.
all right. That's a bummer. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
I'm happy to talk about it. It's just one of those like situations that I think that a lot of people like one of the things that Skank has talked about is like these different sort of like what is it, guilt, shame,
mm-hmm.
fear, power, and there's a third one that I can't remember, but like sort of uh, civilizational dynamics. I can't remember. There's a particular like word or phrase to describe what I'm trying to get at with those. But what a lot of people don't realize is how quickly things turn into fear power, where it's somebody just has power over you, and so they're able to do whatever they want.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Hmm.
Okay. Uh, Fear, power.
Vital
That's.
signs stabilizing.
I gotcha. That's. I. It's curious because I think that maps onto so much.
Mm-hmm.
Fear, power. At least fear. Like fear, because now you're speaking my language. Because it's like in the Bible, uh, fear is equated with punishment
Mm-hmm.
and usually death. And so that one is it's the and Jesus has conquered death, so fear not.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the power part, I'd have to get my mind around a little bit more. I'm wondering if I can map the Bible onto that part.
Mm.
I don't track with that just yet. But that's interesting as well because would that be like self-will or
Um,
self self-centeredness or
I mean, the way that I, in a more technical sense, define power is the capacity to get someone to do something.
Mhm.
And so that, like,
Okay.
there's a certain degree to which that can be just a positive thing too. Like, it doesn't have to be negative per se.
Mhm.
But yeah, like you have like I have power over children, right? Like I
Mhm.
can force them to do things, but then like you can exercise that in a way that is good and kind and just. But then you also
Oh,
have the capacity to misuse that. Yeah.
um huh. Okay. No, actually because I was thinking because I was chewing on the word power
Mm-hmm.
and the Holy Spirit um empowers us to do good,
Mm-hmm.
to repent, to change. So um and then so there's I have to go with there's two kind of powers. There's one that is earth power, law of the jungle kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then there would be heavenly or God power, which would be very self-sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. Um, maybe yeah, it definitely self-sacrifice would be in there. I'm sorry, I'm really rabbit trailing right
No,
now.
you're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
because then there's
Mhm.
mhm.
Go for it.
Well, because well, that's interesting because power because then there's two powers, one light, one dark. Um, the darkness is oppressive, bondage, guilt, shame, condemn. Oh, going back to what you're talking about, also because they have guilt, shame, and condemnation in the Bible. That's and what did you say? You said because I think condemnation was you'd mentioned that, but I forget what else you had
I
mentioned.
don't think I did, but it kind of fits in with it. So
I yeah. How did where? What was Skink talking about? How did this all?
actually, let me see if I can pull it up real quick because I should be
Uh,
able to just Google it and uh, fear, power, guilt, shame, guilt, shame, fear spectrum of cultures. So you have guilt societies or guilt culture. So guilt societies, shame societies, or fear societies.
oh,
Anthropologist Ruth Benedict. So, in a guilt
so
society,
what was it?
control is maintained by creating and continually reinforcing the feeling of guilt and the expectation of punishment now or in the afterlife for certain condemned behaviors. Guilt worldview focuses on law and punishment. A person of this type of culture might ask, is my behavior fair or unfair? Shame society, also called a honor shame culture, is the culture is a control through inculcation of shame and the complementary threat of ostracism. Shame honor view worldview seeks an honor balance and can lead to revenge dynamics. And so the person in that culture would say, well, shall I look ashamed if I do X, or how will people look at me if I do Y? In fear society, control is by fear of retribution, where you're focusing on sort of physical dominance. Will someone hurt me if I do this?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking it up on Wikipedia because I was looking. So you have, I was looking like, what cultures would that be? It's like you had the Balkans and the opposite of the Guild Society. Okay, I'm looking. What would we be? America.
Well, and that's, I think that we're different kinds at different points. Primarily, I think we're fear power, honestly. But
Really?
most people aren't
Really?
consciously aware of the fact that that's the level that is being operated at.
That's
Like, there's still a
interesting.
lot of like guilt being employed and shame being employed, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Um.
Also, pause real quick
So-
because we're gonna watch something. Wait a second. I thought that was a building. Why is it moving? The Aurora is supposed to land here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Or not the Aurora, the other ship that's supposed to rescue me.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there.
Uh-oh.
We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site.
Guys, you might want to turn back.
Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it?
I have a bad feeling about this.
No turning
Yeah.
back now. Position.
That's not a moon.
Touching down in 10,
That's not a building.
8.
That's not a building. Yeah, it's not a
That's
building.
a gun.
It's coming from
It's-
the building. Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Well, there goes my rescue plan.
Well, at least you've honored the thumbnail, though.
Yeah.
All right, what are you gonna do now, Ollie?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to try and figure out another way off of this rock. This watery rock.
Yeah, made some pretty colors and did.
Mm-hmm.
That was it blew up quite well.
Mm-hmm. Now this game is visually gorgeous. Like, even though there's some like lower, like the, if you look at the lower left and right center where it's like pixelated control panels, it's like, but overall, like, man, they had some really good design ideas for this game.
Right.
But yeah,
So what are you blowing up? What are you shooting at? I have not been paying attention to the game at all.
I'm not shooting anything, Ron. Well,
Well, I see the little zero in the middle of the screen. That always reminds me of your target.
oh, it's a reticle, yeah. No, but we're not really doing anything with it. We're just
Mm,
that shows where we're pointed more than where we're targeting.
Okay.
You can kind of fight in this game once you get the prawn suit, but oh, speaking of, I can make one. I forgot about that. I got the blueprints for it before.
And then you get swept up by a Japanese fisherman and sold out.
No! Swim down! Swim down! Finding Nemo.
Oh,
Welcome
sadly,
aboard, Captain.
I've not watched that movie.
You've never watched Finding Nemo.
Online.
No,
How have you never watched Finding Nemo?
dude, it wasn't on my radar.
Mhm.
You know, I know I should have as an American or a citizen of the world, but
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah, it just slipped by.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
I
I
don't
saw
really
something.
care that much. It's just fun to give you shit for
I
it.
know, I know, because I use the reference once in a while. I'm like, really?
Mm-hmm. Keep
I
on
just
swimming, keep on swimming.
Well, I liked what I liked was the school bus or
Mm-hmm.
the school. Like I saw that clip. I like, okay, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's it's definitely funny. And then Dory, the spaced out angelfish, I think she was.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, that was pretty funny. She played that well.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, it's like, uh, you know, it was a nice like hero's journey kind of thing.
Mm.
And it
But
was
overall, not
okay.
really enough to
Well, I
pique
mean,
your interest.
no, I mean, I think it was just I didn't have the the right people around me. Like there were no kids around me
Mm-hmm.
to at that time to uh you know compel me to come hang out with them and watch this movie.
You shall watch.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you do watch it, you're like, hey, this isn't so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But
Howdy,
that
Skank.
wasn't part.
Skank's in the audience. We were just talking
Oh,
about the. I'm gonna have to pull it back up to
yeah,
guilt, shame, fear spectrum of cultures.
we were. I thought that's interesting because those are what I think in the Bible it's guilt, shame, wait, guilt, shame, and condemnation.
Mm-hmm.
Fear, condemnation. Those are the things that thou shalt not. It's not so much or don't fear not.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big one from the angels when they show up, and I think just those words in general are so. I don't want to say prevalent today, as they, I'm sure they were prevalent. They've been prevalent since day one.
Mm-hmm.
Since the whole forbidden fruit thing happened.
On his way to eat Distributus, Dave's right wing brisket. Like, actually? Are you doing basket weaving stuff? I don't know if you know about any of that, Ron.
No, I do not.
There's a right wing YouTuber who goes by the name The Distributist. His name is Dave Green. And so he's kind of doing his own sort of like estuary thing called the Basket Weavers, which is more explicitly focused on trying to do some like political things with it, but still an interesting like trying to recreate community in a way that actually makes sense. I think it's the best way I can think to describe it. Huh. Moving to the dinner location after the day sessions. You have to tell me how that goes. It's something that I've definitely had some curiosity about, but haven't like taken any major steps towards seeing.
This sounds interesting. So what's the estuary is about mixing, different ideas and people.
Mm-hmm.
So what's Dave's trip? What's his gig that he's aiming at?
Trying to actually, I don't know if I could properly say it without putting words in his mouth, because there's a lot of his stuff that I've listened to, but I don't know quite what his goal is.
I will release you. Dude, you're not putting. I'm asking for your opinion. I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's more just like it's very much more. Oh, there we go. We got Skank here to say it in his own words.
Hey, dude.
Uh, hey guys, what's up?
I'm
Yeah,
Ash.
hi.
Been
Just
it's been a day.
Yeah. A good day?
Yeah, an interesting day,
Okay.
a helpful day. Uh, get a whole gamut of characters.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's gosh, I don't even know how to describe it. And I'm sure they probably
well,
don't want me to talk about it, on
uh,
main.
without using names or gender, let's just start chronologically. You wake up in the morning and you have coffee because no one should be responsible for any of their moral actions before coffee. So you have
Yes, sir.
coffee.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. So, and I decided because it's now down near like Salem area, sort of. So an hour or so south of Portland.
Okay.
And I didn't want to do all that driving, so I was camping just north of the border at Paradise Point State Park. So little tent waiting for me in the evening once I'm done here.
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed coffee and hung out with Kara from the Portland estuary for a bit.
Nice.
And
Cool.
yeah, she's doing well on exciting projects in the sphere that she's working on.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then wandered down to Salem area. Lovely, luscious, beautiful day for orchid driving.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, interesting cast of characters. A lot of they've got their own kind of like project they're trying to build, and so this is very much doing the same sort of thing. Yes, like our conferences have been doing, like turning people that kind of know each other online and be like, how do we like meet IRL? And it's very like
Mhm.
kind of Pacific Northwest located, so there's like this chapter that's kind of like opening the doors to new members. So I'm not gonna let them give me their spiel when I head over to the barbecue and kind of see what's what,
Oh,
meet some of the characters.
Nice.
so like what kind of people are these? I mean, God, I don't know how that sounds, but what like in Chicago, it was a blast.
Uh-huh.
They're a
Like
bunch of
Yeah,
fascists.
well, are they common fascists
I didn't use
or
that
are
word. I would never use that word.
and I
I
don't.
don't think that
So
that's actually
are
accurate,
they?
but that's the
Well,
accusation that's going to
okay,
get thrown at them, I'm sure.
dude. If we're
Well,
gonna talk trash, let's go
let's
out
say I
loud.
didn't use that word publicly, sir.
God bless.
So what are I guess? Okay, what
Your
are they?
words and you weren't there.
I'm joking.
I,
Very much
but I
joking.
mean, so call it. We've got our meaning crisis, our meta crisis, our poly crisis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The world is deeply screwed up right now in ways that the ship is not going to right itself.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, and so these are guys who they agree, yeah, like this is the problem, and they see the problem primarily in political terms,
Mm-hmm.
and so they're trying
Okay.
to build kind of like mutual aid support structures
Yep.
to
Okay.
ensure their particular kind of like vision of kind of like their sense of what American culture is and what they want it to continue to be. They're very concerned about how do we get past the current crisis they're in.
Yep.
One of the two, Dave Green, Distributed Dave, is one of the big speakers. And another guy who I like a lot is Bennett's Phylactery. He's also a speaker there. Kevin
Oh.
Dolan from the Exit Group, which is a project I told you about this a little bit, Afriel.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't realize he was there too.
Yeah, yeah. So with the two guys there, like, well, yeah, that would be awesome. And those are definitely two of the kind of like standout speakers. A bunch more kind of like local guys, kind of talking about local projects they're doing. I mean, they're just trying to figure out how do we become kind of like important members of our community? How do we
Mm.
and Bennett's project with exitgroup.us is particularly interesting because he's kind of asking the question like, how do we, in essence, kind of like create sort of like an alternative kind of like base within the broader American culture and economy
Mhm.
that allows us to kind of be as kind of like self-sufficient as possible. So they talk a lot about things like economic sovereignty and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Big interest
yeah,
point
and it
for
was
me.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I But me saying they're fascists is very much a joke. I have been a passive fan of Dave Green's for quite some time. Haven't really like engaged too much with him, but like there hasn't been really anything that he said that I'm like, oh, I don't agree with that. Like, no, he's pretty on point from what I can tell.
No, I appreciate him like a lot. He's a very thoughtful, very serious character, and he's pretty. Like looking at some of his backlogs, some of his famous kind of like it's a big time sort of like debater with a lot of like the online left and commies and stuff like that.
Yep.
Pretty famous, like long form debate with counterpoints. That was really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What's this
But-
fella's last name? Dave Green?
Yep.
Is it?
Green, yeah,
Greene.
Oh,
yep, Green with an E, or with three E's, I guess.
Yep.
Is he a journalist? And works
No,
with NPR?
he is. I mean, I think for a day
Academic.
job, he's like a programmer or something like that.
Mhm.
I think it's not so much that he is an academic, that he comes from a family of academics.
Mhm.
And I think he had like an adult kind of like political conversion from the left to the right.
Mhm.
And he's a pretty thoughtful, pretty authoritative kind of communicator who does a great job of kind of articulating well, I think, a lot of the problems we're facing. And yeah, he's definitely, especially if you're into kind of like the political side of things, he is sort of guy who's not going to be interviewed on Fox News or anything like that, but I think he's a thoughtful person worth listening to.
Okay. Does he have any suggestions? I mean, so, does he have any suggestions how to fix the world? Because you did mention a few. Building.
His big thing is sort of, I don't know, kind of an Ender's Game of don't assume anybody's coming to help us.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's about kind of putting together, like, this is part of like one, I think he's California based, but he's sort of like a big online figurehead. So he's hosting events like this to kind of like knit together a network of support.
Mhm.
People that are kind of like aligned and kind of pretty much in agreement.
Right. Okay.
To a certain extent. Yeah.
It's interesting. What I'm seeing is a common thread because Jordan Hall is the one where I've heard it first. Is like, and I think Jonathan Pajot as well. What's going to get us through this next phase? Maybe it's permanent. It's face-to-face interactions and community.
Yep.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So very much community building, particular kind of community. Watch his vids, and you can get a deeper kind of sense of what he's about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of curious, like, what the level of compatibility is going to be, because like I don't imagine the Basket Weavers are the only other online group besides TLC/Estuary that's going to have some degree of common cause. Like I don't know what the level of compatibility is going to be between specifically Estuary and Basket Weavers, but I'm kind of curious, like.
Oh, none.
How
Well,
that's
not
gonna go.
none, but very, very, very little. I think Estuary is far too liberal of a project for their tastes.
Yep. But even so, I think like, there's enough people who I think have overlap between the two circles, or at least interest overlap between the two circles.
Yep. Yep.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
looking
It's
at-
kind of interesting. Mentioned that some of the other fellas, and they're like, "Oh, that could be fun." That's right. I guess still got to talk to Dave Green because he, like a month or so ago, retweeted Matt C's comic here. He's like, "Does anybody know about this? Is this any good?"
That's a wild crossover.
Yeah. It's I guess I didn't pass that info along. So one of the lower level YouTubers interviewed Matt C like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
In that orbit, about kind of like independent publishing and stuff like that.
Okay.
Roman Empire stuff. I'm spacing on the dude's name. think he's supposed to be here, but I haven't run into him yet. Benjamin Boyce is here.
Okay.
Oh wow,
Um,
that's cool.
yep, ran into him at the gas station on the way to the brisket event.
He
At the
seems like a
guest.
good guy.
That's a while. Oh, hey, how's it going, sir? I promise
to
I'm
many
not an
IMs,
Antifa
yeah.
crazy who's trying to like stalk you or anything. I'm actually a fan.
It's okay. I know.
I mean,
Paul
he's talked to Grimm. He's all right in my book.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, like, if he had folks... oh, hey, Corey. If he had folks coming up to him in public randomly, that there's some physical security concerns that he would probably have.
Yeah. I mean, I sat behind it for the entire conference, so he's like, okay, and I have my little like badge, so he's like, all right, no, you were there, you get it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean like after? I thought you meant beforehand, and you just walked up to him like,
Yeah.
hey, you don't know me, but I know you.
No, and I mean, we're kind of far enough out that like it's not. I don't think this is a place where we're far enough outside of Portland. I don't think he's got much to be worried about at the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Is Benjamin Boyce considered too conservative for their flavor?
Depends
Or
who
is
you
he just
ask.
I mean, he's an interviewer, and so
Yeah.
there's a question of like, who he's chosen to talk to
Right.
and stuff like that. That some might look askance that. I'm like, he got really famous for. He was a student evergreen during kind of like the evergreen madness that went down
Mhm. Right.
with Brad Weinstein back in, what was that, 2015, 16?
Yeah.
Something
So,
like
yeah.
that.
Right.
It's a while ago.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, because what I've heard Benjamin say is that people on one side don't like him because he talks to the people on the other side, and this is almost like
Right.
from both sides.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like his stick, like he's very much, I think, like estuary adjacent in a good way. He's talked to PBK, Grimm.
Yep.
I think he's talked to Seabax.
Yeah.
And Jordan Hall. He talked to Jordan Hall not so long ago, also.
Yeah.
Did not.
Right.
Um,
You talked to Seabax? I didn't. See
yeah,
that.
that was like a year ago.
Really?
I think
Okay.
it's on Seabax's gym.
Okay. Mm. All right, that's cool. So, I got a feeling, I kind of hope he is. I think he's going to be one. He's going to move up in the ranks of public.
Consciousness,
How do I-
awareness.
Yeah. I think he's got the goods. I mean, when the first time I saw him, I'm like, this guy's good. Like he's a real interviewer.
Mm-hmm.
He's not.
Yes. Yeah, very much so. He's what he does.
He does a really great job, and I hope he moves up in the rank.
Mhm.
I think he's a good
Yeah.
voice. Huh. So yeah, when you see him, tell him there's a guy in Indiana who's watching him. He'll love that.
Not just anybody.
The Ron Copperman.
The Iran of House of Wu fame.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's better just like, yeah, there's this random guy. He's like, I'm keeping an eye on you. So like,
No. I'm not gonna.
I know. No,
That's that. This is not the conference to say like, hey, I've got people that are keeping an eye on you. No, sir. That's-
bad.
yeah, all these people know that they're on somebody's watch list at least.
Oh,
Mhm.
jeez, oh, Pete. That's just bad crap crazy. Anyhow.
Oh, we have a Grizz in the chat as well today. Howdy, sir.
Ooh.
Snuck in. Yeah, I would be surprised. Like, I don't know like what level of watch list Estuary warrants, but I would be surprised if there was not some level of attention being given to a I would say, relatively significant spirituality-related movement.
Sure, sure. Well, I mean, I kind of wonder what the file in Jordan Hall is like, honestly.
Dude, it's thick.
And we're definitely like friends of Jordan Hall here.
Dude, you're on a list immediately. I mean, he said, what I liked. I don't know whose interview it was. Someone said, "Well, I'd like to talk to you about this stuff," and he calmly goes, "Yeah, I can talk to you about anything as long as it's not top secret or secret." And I've respected him because I'm like, he's like, "Yeah, I deal with stuff. We gotta just keep it." And I'm like, "There you go." He's not. He's like,
Jordan?
yeah. Now, if he was joking, I took it the wrong way, but it wouldn't surprise me that he does work on stuff he can't talk about.
I mean, that's
First
one of
time I
those
saw him,
I'm joking but not joking kind of things.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, anybody who thinks anyhow, man.
if he's not lying. First time he talked to Boyce, he said he had the DOD consulting him.
Yeah.
Has he talked to Boyce more than once, or is it just a recent combo?
I don't know how many times it's been. At least twice, right?
Not something I've kept tabs on.
So we're all on the list. It's like whatever.
Yeah, but which list? If it's the list to get into the VIP spot,
You know
that
what?
might not be so bad.
Listen. Okay.
Yeah, that ain't our list. You know it.
Okay, so this is a true fact, and this is all by accident. In college, this is back in '85 when it was not cool to go to Cuba. We had a big house, and we were all poor, so we had had all kinds of people in the house. And he was part of the Young Communist Association or something, and they went to Cuba, and he had like an extra page put in his passport that the United States knew that they were doing, but you could take the page out because if you had your passport stamped with a Cuban doohickey, just looked bad on a resume, or you couldn't get back in. And then the other house that I lived in had the Human Rights Organization of Iraq, who were expatriates of Iraq during Saddam's reign before he got toppled. And I was just smoking weed with all these guys. And I'm thinking, I'm in somebody's file for the cut. And I'm like, they're like, who's this kid? The one smoking weed. I'm like, he's got to be something. I'm like, no, I'm just an idiot in the wrong place at the wrong time. And now I'm talking to, in the Jordan Hall sphere. Like, here we go again. I'm like, I want to get a T-shirt. I'm not running for office. I'm going to get a T-shirt saying I never exhaled. There it is. So anyhow, sorry, I'm ranting.
Hold it all in still, years later.
That's it. So, how did we get on lists? And because of Benjamin Boyce.
Before we get off of lists, just remember the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.
Where's that from? I like that.
Half-Life
the right
2.
Man, the wrong.
We have no idea where that comes from because Af is treading water on this shit game instead of playing the game the general ordered him to like a year ago.
I didn't realize that it was an order. Also,
have to help me communicate better with the officer corps.
Is BioShock going to take precedence over that, or is Half-Life 2 still first on the list there?
Oh, you don't need to play BioShock. I was just fascinated by
I want to play BioShock.
Like the artful way that fella did that.
Have you played BioShock, Grizz?
Yeah, I remember the third one fucked my head hard, but I don't remember the game at all. It's fascinating. But I played
the flying Americana one.
the flying one, the one with the lighthouse. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That song.
Well, that will be the next one on the list, and if I do end up dying on this, then it'll be even sooner. So, Ron almost
What,
got you
Half-Life?
your Half-Life 2 wish today.
You almost got to die. Did you get the prawn suit?
I almost drowned. I have not gotten the prawn suit yet. There's a couple of things I need to get a hold of before I can get the prawn suit.
So if he quits sticking off on this wet dream game, he'll play Half-Life. Everybody wish for his doom in this game.
You know, if you don't die, F, the beating you're taking here tonight is almost entertaining enough.
Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying it. Does that make me a masochist? Is that what that is?
Nah, well, there's a word. I gotta
Yeah,
search for it.
it's different in like video games. I mean, if it's the kind of video game that has like you're talking about built into you on my controller, then yeah, you might be a masochist. But and because you told me before, such things are illegal.
Mm.
Right. Such things, and we never condone them.
Mm-mm. Certainly not. Perish the thought.
Church.
Insert Sydney Sweeney meme template here.
Not quite as effective over voice chat, I gotta say.
No. But golly, that's gonna get some
But-
mileage. That's gonna get some mileage.
Oh,
I had GPT make
Oh my
that
gosh,
version of
yeah.
it, and I'm gonna when I get off Twitter, like the last thing I post every day is just gonna be that for like the next month.
Not even any text on it, just that as a response in and of itself.
No, like,
and they
as a
will
post.
always fit.
That's like my good night post.
Ah,
That's how I
okay.
feel about the world. Good night.
Well, I made this note on recent PBK's recent video, which he boosted on Twitter. But like, it's an interesting compliment to the Jordan Peterson Kathy Newman interview.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, everybody, however
sort of,
much you
yes,
hate
they-
journalists, you don't hate them enough.
I need someone to fake getting an ayahuasca letter that said Sydney Sweeney is now the person that's supposed to be stoking the divine spark of or the spark of the divine masculine.
The divine feminine. That's her job.
No, she's supposed to
Is it-
stoke the spark, right?
Oh, okay.
It's Sydney fucking Sweeney, bro.
I'm losing it. Oh. I still like it's so obnoxious, but also like how do people not see the level of like disingenuous mean girling that happens in an interview like that? Like people who look at that and see the interviewer as like actually being genuine. Like, are there people who see that, or am I just crazy for believing that that's the case?
I
I think you have to have a
I-
vagina to see that.
great
Using your vagina vision,
Mm.
because that's like seeing the interplay between
Yeah.
ladies like that.
All right. I just pulled up and there's brisket waiting, so I will catch you guys later.
Sounds good.
You
Brisket
son
away.
of a brisket eater.
Enjoy.
Tell us if it's better or worse than Nate's.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start a fight at the next estuary?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, do it. So Nate, I went to this thing and I met somebody and they had better brisket than you. I think he left before I said that.
Yeah, he bailed.
You gotta play it at like home turf estuary, or home turf brisket, not. I flew in for this event brisket.
Mhm.
Passing 100 meters.
I mean, we've been to his house for stuff. Although I forget if he had brisket for
Oxygen efficiency
when we went there
will be
recently.
decreased. The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of the unique,
Probably does
possibly
make other
predatory
things.
life forms. Detecting an artificial structure.
I just
Under
remember the food
estuary.
being tasty.
Under estuary. Sure.
What's that?
How's the estuary thing going?
It's going well. Not planning on doing one this coming iteration, because I'll be down in California helping out with church cleanup with Paul, which should be fun. And other than that, yeah, no, just hanging out at Nate's Estuary, and then
I thought you were getting a ghost water one up.
a boat
Also.
story.
No. Like
Oh yeah.
the people you camp with were gonna do a regular one.
Kind of. Like, it's not really feasible to do it with Foxman just because he's farther away. Although we were able to try and link somebody up with his estuary, so I don't know if they ended up going or not.
Oh, so it's his estuary I'm thinking of then.
Like, we're still doing. I mean, I plugged it at the beginning, but the Cold Moon estuary that we're planning on doing here beginning in December, so should be good.
Have you tried adding the word potluck to it?
I have not. I probably should do that, huh?
You might have better food at those events if you try that.
Well, all the attendees are made aware of the fact that it's a potluck, but in terms of like the advertising branding of it, to really hammer home that that's what we're going for, is like, you don't pay for the campsite. Like, there's no money being exchanged for this thing. Your payment is bringing food with you.
Are you guys gonna be camping?
No, I wouldn't associate it with payment though.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying is like the whole point of it is that there's no exchange of money happening with this thing. Like, the whole point
Yeah, but
is
you
that
don't have to bring food either. I mean, if
Oh, well,
what you bring to
yeah,
if what you bring to a potluck is nothing, we'll let that speak for your character.
that's true,
Without-
but
I
you're
don't-
strongly encouraged to bring something. How about that?
That's why I'm saying put it in the name and then don't say anything about it.
Okay. And just judge the shit out of them silently.
Yes. Endless ribbing as they eat everyone else's food, having contributed nothing.
So
but their
not
effort.
silently.
No, that's what you do while they're doing it. They're like, bring it up at like point. That's the first test. You know,
Oh wow.
I'd like to put this on the table. This is a potluck, and Av didn't bring any fucking thing. Now I have to sit here and resent him for this whole event.
I brought the firewood. I don't have to bring food. Also,
It's a
reserve
good
the
estuary
campsites.
topic. A good estuary topic.
For anybody who is listening who hasn't been commenting in chat, I would strongly recommend setting an event up like that. Like, it's so much fun to just go out camping in the woods with some folks and do estuary around a campfire. Like, definitely highly recommend.
I was thinking it'd be sweet if we could grab a hunting cabin and then not hunt,
Right.
but just like one of those deep woods ones.
Well, I would love to do something more like that. It's just, especially with the crowd that we have right now, I don't want to exclude small children or people who are not
No,
at
I'm
quite the
talking
same
like
level
as
of
an
fitness.
I'm talking as an event, not a. I mean, not. I don't know. These don't seem like events. These seem like something better.
Well, it's more like there's, like, you can't just have large scale events. Like, you should have more smaller scale regional stuff, I think.
Well, like the regional is consistent, but I'm talking like non-regional events, but small group events, I guess.
Like sub-estuary estuaries?
Like 6 to 12 people thing. Like the Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just
Small group.
getting two B&Bs across the street from each other.
Mhm.
And like
But-
go and crash in a place.
But still trying to do it as like a larger scale, or like larger geographical scale, like having people come across the country to join in and hang out.
Yeah, it's like not trying to start up a routine thing,
Mhm.
a special thing for people to get together, practice being human.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that.
Remind me of the Kumbaya house.
Yeah, that's the ones I call nestuaries. How?
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but
That
it'd be
was
like
pretty
Kumbaya house with intention,
Okay. Yep.
with
Where
no
people-
event everybody had to go to.
Well, and where people actually like hang out at the Kumbaya house instead of just going and being social at other places the whole time. That was honestly my biggest complaint with that was like
You
we're
didn't
supposed to
make it
have
cool.
gotten a house
You didn't
together so
make
we could
that
hang out
place-
at the
yeah.
house.
Like if all the people had gone back to the house, that would have been the destination du jour.
Yeah.
That they did not,
No.
as far as I could tell.
Learning
But it
experience, I
was
suppose.
Chicago too. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go around and do there, so.
Gentlemen, it's late in my part of the world, and my body has a tendency to get up very early. So I will say good night. Aphro, I would say
right.
don't. Well, I'm sorry. What was that, Grim? I stepped on you.
I said it. You said good night, and I said, and to God to bless.
Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, I would say don't die, but I don't think you can die here unless you drown. And so it's very disappointing. So I will see you next time when you can die, and I will root that. I will be rooting for the right team.
Rooting for
So-
my death.
Exactly. Let the body count be high.
God bless.
I will see you guys later. Good night.
Good night, Rod.
Never mind. Float, F. Float.
I mean, the way that I die in this game is by being silly and making a mistake, so definitely
Did you
not
get
out
your
of the
prawn
question.
suit?
Hmm?
You got in your prawn suit?
That's part of what I'm trying to do right now, although more of an intermediate step where I'm getting magnetite and some other research associated things.
What's
Integrating
Bartargle
PDA
log?
data.
Stalker teeth.
Let me get back
What
to
is
the
it?
Seamoth and I'll pull it up.
No, don't. Do it right now. Pull it up right
No!
now.
I'm not gonna drown.
Pull it up now and drown.
No, we're treading water, we're not drowning.
Ah. Well,
So, yeah, I haven't really been playing them too much, but
I didn't want you to. I wanted you to drown.
no.
It was all a ploy.
I mean, I'll still play it. What is it? Not Aurora Survivors, Degassi Survivors, Stalker Teeth.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here,
So,
I had this
kind of in
plan
the same
to
vein
build
as
equipment
Bioshock,
and
there's,
study
like,
the life forms we were encountering.
Stories that
But I didn't have enough in
they
that
do
glass.
voice acting for,
So
which are
I started
pretty
looking
good.
for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have. And those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me. More than I can say for father. And I worked up the courage to talk about my more...
You might be
primitive
turned
feelings.
down too much for me to
When I
hear.
told her they were
Oh, is it?
attracted to me,
Let me. Probably. This
Yeah,
video.
after watching that Bioshock video, I was like, I guess we should pay attention to who directs video games.
Yeah. Also, Spatch, I have been obsessing over Factorio lately, so I might just stream that privately on the server at some point.
That's the game that I think Slack and Slash were on at Pacific Northwest area, and you're just now getting onto it.
What, Factorio?
What's that?
I've
What
been
is
on
that
it
game?
intermittently. It's just
Uh,
takes a bit to like get. the next thing that I'm trying to do with it right now is being able to launch the rocket into space within 15 hours of play. Because, oh my gosh,
Your
there's just so
achievement
much.
hunting.
Yes, but achievement hunting not just to be a scrub, but actually trying to learn and understand and get better at logistics generally.
Did Boy Scouts survive going gay?
Depends on what you mean by survive.
Do they still teach the vital things?
Probably, but
Deposits that their teeth get dislodged
when
they
you
pick
have,
them up. Her eyes narrowed.
I don't know.
She dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she
I don't-
came back. Her pack
I don't think it's
loaded
quite
down
the
with
same when
stalker
you
Integrating new PDF
have
you
girls
about
involved,
it.
although
She shrugged and said
I
my
don't know.
theories were good.
boys need a place
Said she
to
had the
just be
meeting out of the
boys.
palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally.
I don't know why that's such a
She
controversial
is
thing.
incredible. She went out to the kelp forest
because
armed with
they're
just a
breeding
heat
us
blade
out of
and went
being
fin to
cool.
fin with them.
Don't tell me I just died.
Oh, I didn't even see you dying. That's amazing.
I touched a poisonous thing on accident, and I guess that was it.
I have to rewind this.
Gah.
Here, hold on. No, because that wouldn't work.
And it's a proper hardcore mode too. So, well, how about this? I'll just go ahead and start playing Half-Life. I'll have to do some setting management on the fly, but God bless. I must have like touched one and then touched another.
I don't know. Can you stream the Discord? I can.
Let's see. Half-Life 2. I do have to install it.
This
That
is
shouldn't take very
so meta. It's so meta. Hold on.
We're swapping seasons midstream. It's wild. Yeah, I haven't done much with the Boy Scouts in a while, Spatch, so I'll have to take your word for it. But there's been issues with the national org for Boy Scouts since, like, before I was involved in it even. Like, it's really hard to find good people who are willing to volunteer to do stuff with that, especially when so many people are brambles, and that the brambles are the ones that selectively get promoted in a lot of organizations, including the Boy Scouts. People that don't have anything better to do with their time other than just be a pain in the other people's butts. So, but I had a lot of really good experiences in it growing up, and I'm like, there's one guy in particular who I am still friends with, having come around to that. Nice, Spatch. Me too. When my
All
wife
right, I have to.
what's that?
Oh, go ahead. Continue.
I was going to say, my wife made fun of me because I had my Eagle Scout card in my wallet when we first started dating. Because I was proud of it. Do I still have it? I don't think I do. I think she
More
might be put away.
importantly, if you stream the Discord, we can watch you die.
I mean, I got to finish downloading Half-Life, which we're halfway done. It's not a very big game.
You gotta finish before
Hide
you
the
can
name.
stream the Discord.
Eagle Scout.
Mm.
Definitely worthwhile, in my opinion. And I definitely am going to do scouting adjacent stuff with kids if and when I have them. And yeah, anything dealing with kids attracts predators. That's universally true. And unfortunately, most people are really bad at identifying or being willing to accept when other people are good at identifying predators.
Fortunately, the Boy Scouts involves being way out in the woods. Way out there.
Yeah, but if you bring the predator with you in your group
He
of
doesn't
people,
necessarily have to come back.
I mean, there's other issues that come up when you do try and do something like that.
Yeah.
Especially when
But
you...
all the kids learn a really important lesson about the world. So it might be worth taking one for the team. Perhaps in the story I will write one day, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Is that part of the God Mask mythology?
It might just become part of the story.
Okay, we got it downloaded. Now I gotta get the game capture going so that it actually streams. Oh dear. No, don't break on me, OBS. Oh no.
Are you streaming through OBS and Streamlabs?
No, just OBS. Let's check YouTube and see if it broke. Doesn't seem to have. Seems to still be working, it's just not responding.
See black.
Come on, OBS. I believe in you. Don't make me kill the stream and bring it back. I don't know if it'll come back. If I quit Half-Life 2 first, that'll free up resources enough for it to not die.
Batches in the yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come on, OBS. I believe in you. Bring up Task Manager. Remind it who's boss.
Just me, or is your camera window in chat pretty darn small?
I mean, I'm trying to make it so that it's not taking up too much of the screen. Okay, guys, we're going to try and end OBS and then bring it back. We'll see if this works. Okay, we should be back.
There's a 5-second lag.
Change the stream to Half-Life.
Yeah, should be back. We're back.
Hey! Here we go. Turn the audio down just a bit. That's better. Alright. Well. Welcome to Season 4, everyone! We're gonna let the opening play by itself, though, because this is cinema.
Right.
Kino.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a rest, and all the effort in the world would have gone to waste until... well, let's just say your hour has come again. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
I love how these guys don't even realize that there's a person who just phased into existence right next to them.
I didn't see you get on.
Oh, he kind of noticed.
This is my third transfer this year.
You're not streaming to Discord again.
Oh, let me fix that. Nope, that's OBS. Or I thought that was OBS. Share screen. Oh, share it. It's current. Okay, there we go.
I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors.
I see your Steam page.
City 17
Did it not switch over to... Oh, come on. Discord. That's not what I wanted to show.
Missing everything.
Entire screen. There we go.
Now it did it again.
It did it. What?
Started,
Well, I
then,
switched it back so I could switch back to OBS so I can see chat. Now that should be good. Yeah?
So far it looks alright in here.
Okay.
Join us on the Gaming Launch for real-time commentary.
Alright, I'm moving. Jeez.
Welcome. Welcome to City 17. You have
Oh,
chosen
thanks.
or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by...
See, this came out in 2004.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this drone bullshit since then.
Whether you are here to stay or...
As demonstrated in this game that just happened to you.
I mean, the good news
to City 17
is that it's expensive enough, and especially like you kind of have to have someone piloting the drone in order for it to really work properly.
You're talking like it's 2024 still.
I don't know. They're not well automated yet.
Were you the only ones on that train?
Yeah.
Overwatch stopped our train in the woods and took my husband for questioning. They said he'd be on the next train.
Welcome.
I'm not sure when that
Welcome to
was.
City 17.
They're being nice though,
You have
letting me
chosen
wait for him.
or been chosen to relocate
Yeah.
to one
Yeah,
of our
nice.
remaining urban centers.
Very nice of them.
I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors. I've been proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to...
This seems questionable.
City 17.
Dr. Breen again?
It's safer here.
I was hoping I'd seen the last of him in City 14.
Nova Prospect. Oh. Alright. Let's go. Sounds like good times.
I'm sure nothing
Come
bad
here,
will happen to
Arthur.
me.
This must be a mistake. I got a standard relocation coupon just like everybody else.
Well, I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen to me.
Just some questioning, probably.
Just some questioning and possibly
This looks unsanitary.
a prostate exam.
What's on that? Is that a book on the thing over there?
I'm gonna need me some privacy for this.
Yeah, you are, baby.
About that beer I owed you. It's me, Gordon. Barney from Black Mesa. Hey, sorry for the
What
scare.
the-
I had to put on a show for the cameras. I've been working undercover with civil protection.
You see, now I'm
Can't
just
take too long or
disappointed.
they'll get suspicious. I'm way behind on my
My prostate
beating
is
quota.
unstimulated.
Yes, Barney, what is
Don't
it?
be gay. We
I'm
work
in
for
the
Black
middle of a
Mesa?
critical test.
Yep.
Sorry, Doc.
Is that
but
like Black
look
Rock?
who's here.
In Mesa?
No.
Gordon Freeman.
Oh shoot! What's the name of the company?
Yeah, you and me both. But
Give me 1 second.
Doing.
Da-da-da.
Unprofessional. I'm missing key dialogue.
I think it's paused. If it's not, then I'll figure something out, I guess. Not Los Alamos, although it's co-located with it. Sandia National Laboratories.
That's what I was afraid of. Get in here, Gordon.
Oh,
before
okay,
you blow
we did
my
miss
cover.
dialogue. Shit.
Pile up some stuff to get through that window and keep going till you're in the plaza. I'll meet up with you later.
Okay. We're gonna show off the fact that we have a physics engine.
Look at that.
No, it's
Crouch,
control.
you fool.
It's control, not C. Been ruined by modern games.
It does have a customizable key mapping. You're bad at this.
I haven't done it in a while.
Oh wow, you can break the boxes. The boxes are breakable.
Yeah. Also the
What a
bottles.
revolution in gaming.
Wow. The bottles are breakable too. It's crazy.
I don't think you broke that.
Yeah, I did.
Actually.
Here, see? It's fragments of bottle now.
Okay.
Woo.
Throw.
Yeah, forewarning, I'm not as good at first-person shooters. Not to say that I'm very good at most games, but
That's gonna make it so much better for the stream.
it will, for entertainment purposes. Pick up the can? Okay.
Demonstrate your capacity.
Put it in the trash can.
Or bounce it off its head. He looks mad.
He is mad. He's trying to hit me with his stick.
And did he get over it?
Yeah, he got over it. Let's make him
What a
not get
loser.
over it.
Show him how easy it is to die.
Ow! Thankfully not dying from that, but...
See how forgiving this totalitarian nightmare is?
Yeah, they don't kill you for throwing a can in their face.
Rather than try to answer every possible question you might have left unanswered.
Oh, go get a uniform.
First, let us consider the
This doesn't
fact
want me to
that
have
Why
one.
the
can't-
first time
You were cutting in front of Barney. That was
as a
weird.
species, immortality
Was it Barney or was it? It was somebody else, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This simple
Yeah,
fact
somebody
has
else.
far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires
And now we're in
planning
City
and
17.
forethought that run in direct opposition to our neural precepts. I find it helpful at times like these to remind
The AI and the NPCs are very good back then, so they let you jump around like a bunny rabbit and don't beat you and take you in. Make you start from the beginning again.
Why is that guy just jumping through the square? Seems like a weird...
Right. Like, since they're not gonna make Half-Life 3, they should just do the Half-Life 2 totalitarian update.
Are you about to shoot that guy in the back of the head?
What kind of totalitarian nightmare are you finding yourself?
One that I'm apparently allowed to watch what's happening instead of him whacking me.
Yeah. In a modern gaming remake. Oh, like, what the?
I'm sure that won't be a problem later. I don't have to... Whoa, 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 whoa! Cool, dude. Cool, dude. I was just coming up to say hello. You don't need to whack me. Chill, bro. Chill.
What do they call that? The leash of the NPC?
Oh, the tether? Tether range?
Tether range.
Oh, I didn't break the box.
There's a
Yeah,
drone.
I don't think I don't have a weapon. I can't really do anything about that.
This is how it always starts. First the building, then the whole block. They have no reason to come to our place. Don't worry, they'll find one.
Get used to it, folks. Get used to the future we blindfold walked ourselves into as premonition 2 decades ago.
I mean,
Don't
thankfully
worry.
we still have the Second Amendment helping a little bit, possibly.
Since you didn't manage to train the Utes in paintballs to shoot the drones and obscure their sensors,
Oh, I thought you were a cop.
He's one of us. I can't take it anymore.
I feel like shotguns are going to be the way to go as far as anti-drone goes. How many young men and women have done skeet shooting?
Head for the roof. There's no time to lose.
there's no time to lose, he said. God, you're terrible at being an insurgent.
Oh shit. Well, probably should
See?
run up the stairs
See?
away from those guys.
I would. Quick, he said. Quick.
Okay, okay, I'm running. I'm running.
They think you're special, man.
I guess so. I don't know why. I just got, like, ported back into reality by a strange man who can't speak English with a normal cadence. I'm being shot at. Okay. Let's get the F out of there. And they're shooting, and I just fell off the roof. Because I tried to bunny hop.
That sounded terrible.
I tried to bunny hop, and it did not work. So
And you
just
lived through
not
falling
doing it.
off the roof?
No, I respawned.
Yeah, they loaded that bed. We're at number 1.
That's number 2! Because I tried to bunny hop off of a slanted roof. Two deaths in the dystopian hellscape.
What's the meaning of the name Gordon?
Is there a meaning to it? Oh, in here. There we go.
Yeah, what's the meaning of the name
Okay. I went the wrong way. Let me out!
No, you don't. It's tied to the Greek Georgos, combining geo for earth and ergon for work. In English-speaking countries, George is also linked to the
Dr.
U.S.
Freeman,
state,
I presume.
named after King George II, or the country.
You better hurry. The Combine can be slow to wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their way.
Damn, you killed all these guys?
Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way. I don't think it occurred to him
She's
that you
got
might
a
not have
VR
map.
game all to herself.
Yes, she does.
Have you ever played the VR game?
I have not.
I'm Alex Vance.
I've played a VR
My
game,
father
but not
worked
her
with me
VR
back in
game.
Black Mesa. I'm sure you don't remember me, though.
Super hot.
A few words, aren't you?
You ever played Super Hot VR?
I haven't played any VR. I figure if you put it on, there's no guarantee you ever
Remember
actually
him
took
from
the
Black
helmet
Mesa?
off.
Your old administrator.
I mean,
Don't
thankfully
get my
it's
dad
not
started
quite
on Dr. Breen.
SAO levels of tech
here.
yet.
It's not the ones you thought you were putting on.
When they start actually releasing hemispheres, then I'll be a little more concerned. I need to...
The Red Letter Day.
The Red Letter Day.
Again.
Tried to put up... Hang on. OBS, then Half-Life. Now I can
Come
see if
on,
somebody
Gordon.
chats. There we go.
We've been helping people escape the city on foot. It's a dangerous route to my father's lab, through the old canals. Today, we're finally on the verge of having a better way.
Better way to what?
Here,
Better way to the
Let me
canal.
buy you a drink. Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you
Okay.
too, I guess.
Blast that little... Where did she get to? Lamar, come out of there!
Lamar?
Oh, everything all right,
Lamar.
Dr. Kleiner?
Oh,
That's
hello,
racist.
Alex. Almost all right.
Are you saying that head
Lamar
crabs are
has
black?
gotten out of her crate again.
No, I'm
Didn't
saying
know
calling
better, I'd
the head
suspect
crab
Barney
Lamar
of
is racist.
trapping and- My goodness.
But
why?
Gordon Freeman. It really is you,
I
isn't
don't
it?
know.
I found him wandering around outside. Bit of a troublemaker, isn't he?
We
I
owe
know
a
it when I
great deal
see
to
it.
Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake.
What kind of VR game was
I
it
must
that you
say,
were
Gordon,
playing
you come
again?
at a very opportune time.
I never
Alex
played
has
one.
just installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
I can't take any credit for the breakthrough.
A
Doc.
resurrected
Your
teleport?
talents surpass your loveliness.
Let's just see if this thing
Dang,
works, okay?
Black Rock
Well,
is
here-
advanced.
There you are.
So what
Man,
is that
Gordon,
company you
you
wanted to
stirred
tell
up
me
the
about?
hive.
Oh, Sandia Labs.
We can't
So
keep him here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize
New
everything
Mexico,
we've
where
worked
they
for.
had the Manhattan Project stuff going.
That's right, Barney.
Uh,
This is a red
the
letter
sort of
day.
corporate
We'll inaugurate the new
inheritor of
teleport with a
all of the
double
technology stuff that was
transmission.
being done
You
there
mean
is
it's
Sandia
working?
Labs.
For real this time? Because I
And
still
Black
have
Rock owns
nightmares
them because
about
it's
that
Black
cat.
Mesa.
There's nothing to be nervous
I mean-
about. We've made major strides
Or vice versa.
since then.
I don't know if they own them directly, but all of that
Doc,
finance
since he's not taking the
slash
streets, you might as well get him out of his civvies.
military industrial complex
You're right.
ownership
I
stuff
almost
is a
forgot.
complicated
Barney,
web of
I'll give
garbage.
You the honor.
Huh. I've got to get back on my shift.
But you don't want to be teleported in an experimental thing, Barney?
You
Pussy.
sure?
Here we go.
There's Lamar.
Get off me!
Hi, Lamar.
There you are.
I thought you got rid of that pest.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's debeaked and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to couple with your head. Fruitlessly.
Get that thing away
Fruitlessly.
from me.
Fruitlessly.
Here, my pet. Hop up. No, not up there. No, no.
Well.
Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fie. It'll be another week before I can coax her out of there.
Yeah,
Well.
longer if we're lucky.
Barney, you're not an animal person.
The uniform of a free man.
Mm-hmm.
Give it proper reverence before you put it on.
Well, Gordon, go ahead. Slip into your suit now.
Look at that. Use your brain in it. Oh, right
Well,
there.
Gordon,
No, I
see
bowed.
your
I
ATV
bowed to it
suit
before I
still
went
fits you
onto
like
it.
a glove. At least
That's what the
glove
looking down
parts do.
was.
I've made a few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the essentials. Now let's see. The Mark V hazardous environment suit has been redesigned for comfort and utility. Oh dear.
Doc, we don't have time for this. At least get that suit juiced up, Gordon.
Good idea. There's a charger on the wall.
What? Charging a suit?
Gotta have some
Modify the
shields.
suit to draw power from Combine energy outlets, which are plentiful wherever they patrol.
That's good, because
Oh, yeah.
that's where I'm
Let's
going to be
Get this
fighting
show on
them.
the road.
Fighting the Combine? How do you know so much about what's going on already?
I don't know. It's like I just have like this instinct about what's happening. And I'm sure that that head crab jumping into the vent isn't going to pose any sort of a problem for us trying to teleport ourselves from one side of the city to the other.
Gordon, why don't you position yourself near the panel over there and wait for my word?
Isaac, are you there?
Yes,
Hey, there's
yes,
the-
Eli. Bit of a holdup on
Eli.
this end. You'll never
Eli.
guess who found his way into
I
our
don't
lands.
remember him from Half-Life 1.
That's not who I think it is.
Indeed it is, and it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
Are you ready for us, Dad?
We're all set on this end.
Then let's do it.
Let's see. The massless field flux should self-limit, and I've clamped the manifest.
Off she goes.
So brave.
I mean, I hope that they like teleported apples and like other live test subjects before doing a full human.
I'm sure they did all the proper research and got the FDA approval.
I mean, I'm not talking FDA approval, just like, you know, basic due diligence.
You're right. Gordon,
I wonder if
would
she's
you
a
mind
genetic
plugging
match
us in?
of the character from
It's right there, Gordon.
Portal.
No, Shell looks different. Oh, this is what the... Okay. There you go.
We did make a physics engine, sir.
Throw the switch?
We need to show off the physics engine.
Go right ahead.
Let's Is that the switch?
She was telling me to do something.
Throw the switch.
Is this it? There we go.
Very good. Final sequence. Commencing now.
I can't look.
I can.
I
can't.
suspect that they did not do the proper tests if you can't look.
No, Barney. Sounded great. I like the way her voice did that. I'm getting teleported. Fade.
Well, did it work?
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
Thank goodness.
Not turned inside out at all.
Palpable.
Fantastic work, is it?
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are. Speak to you again in a few moments.
Good
Way
job,
to throw
Gordon.
the
Throwing
switch.
that switch and all. I can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Alright, Barney.
That's totally
Your turn.
not
Gee, thanks.
mocking or
Gordon,
anything.
As soon as you're in position, we'll send you to Eli's.
And not a moment too soon.
Alright, here we
You ever see that
go.
show Quantum Leap?
I'm sure.
I saw the show Quantum Leap. I
Initialize
feel like
in
that's
3,
about to happen to you.
1. Barney, if you'd be so kind.
Good luck out there, Gordon.
Yes, indeed. We're ready to project you, Gordon. Bon voyage, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Final sequence.
Can I bring Lamar with me?
I think Lamar's coming with you whether you wanted to or not.
Come on, Lamar. Let's go. Wait, Lamar.
Lamar went after some crows.
He's gone to a beach.
I'm not sure. It seems to be some kind of interference.
Gordon, stay put. We'll get
Also,
Something is drawing him away.
if someone's watching this for the first time, oh,
Who are you? How did you get in here?
the Vortigaunts were bad guys in the first one, and so seeing a Vortigaunt just like hanging out with them was a weird shock playing through this the first time.
Don't worry, Gordon.
There he is. Oh,
Those guys right there.
That's a Vortigaunt. Yeah.
Vortigaunts.
All but certain it was
Ah.
Gordon Freeman.
Why do you know who I am? Oh, that's not good.
He didn't come through.
Can you
Behind you. Shut it
just
down.
turn it off? Turn it off. Oh shit. Another camera. I'm sure that won't let people know where I'm at and cause problems.
Shift sprint, it says. Shift sprint.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
I can't tell if you're so slow and bumping into things.
Where is... I'm missing a crowbar.
You should jump on those boxes.
Hey, Gordon.
There you are.
Citadel's on full alert. I've never seen it lit up like that. Get out of City 17 as fast as you can, Gordon. Take the old canals, right? They'll get you to Eli's lab. It's a dangerous route, but there's a whole network of refugees, and they'll help you if they can.
Okay.
I'd come with you, but I gotta look
canal.
after Dr. Kleiner. Oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa.
Oh, hey.
Good luck out there, buddy.
That's
You're gonna need
exactly what I needed. Thank you, sir.
Old canal.
Now we
That's
just
a
gotta...
weird way to crowbar. Hey, being thrown.
Did I get it? Got blinded before I could confirm if I got it. There we go.
I think you split your locations and report.
I went the wrong way. Fuck.
It sounds like people are shooting at you, maybe?
Yes, actively shooting at me.
Why is that red auxiliary power on your suit there?
Because sprinting apparently takes power, which don't ask me how that works.
Auxiliary power sounds like action point.
Oh my goodness.
You're really good at this.
I'm also just like panicking, so there we go. Bunny hop our way to freedom. There we go.
Why don't you go get those guns they're using?
I mean, if I could like attack one of them and get one of their guns, but for now, This seems to be our...
You're just gonna let them shoot you?
I'm trying to just get away from them, because if I try and run up on them, it's probably not going to end well for me.
I think they're bunny hopping behind you.
I mean, I'm going to try and run away from them, then find a firearm and be able to actually fight back.
Oh, now you can get that, what they call it there, jockey rod.
There we go. Now I have a firearm.
You better run. There's nothing else you can do here.
Let me get my health recharged a little bit.
Should lead that nice lady to that for that guy she's laying on the ground with.
I mean,
Going!
she wants me to get out of here, so. There we go. Oh, fuck. There we go.
Helicopter. They look flammable explosive barrels right next to you.
Probably shouldn't shoot those while I'm
exciting.
next to them.
That's exciting.
I'm assuming I'm supposed to go this way?
It looks like that's a barrier
That's not
not
the
to
right
go through. I think you should stop bunny hopping for emergency.
Okay. Did I just get
Oh,
by a
look,
train?
you got ran over.
Hey, look, it's a train. I should probably just wait here for a second for the train to come so I can jump across it. Instead of running around like a madman. There we go. Get me through this thing!
Hey, one of the drone guys.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
The drone thing. It was coming after me.
Leave my reported position. All your data. Oh my. Number 3, 4.
So I thought that I could just like hit it with the crowbar and then it would like not blow up right away. That was incorrect.
Does this game have a hardcore mode?
Probably.
That'd be hilarious.
Just restart after restart? Yeah, I don't think that people would want to watch that. I don't think anybody should have to be forced to endure that.
You know you're supposed to press the number key, right?
That's what I'm doing. There we go.
Sounds like you're rolling your mouse wheel.
Oh, well, I can also do that, but... There we go.
They have nice explosion physics. See that?
Yeah, I saw things going flying. It's crazy. Oh, well. That's 2 less that I have to worry about. I thought I was supposed to go through here. No, apparently not.
You should definitely make the OBS bigger on your face so we can see the panic.
Okay, I'm down for that. It's there, how's that? Better? Okay. Okay, I blew up the one guy over there. Assuming that I would be able to then get through. Oh, that's why. There we go. Oh, there we go. It's the Underground Railroad. Just get out of the way of that.
Seeing this again reminds me how not far games have come in like 20 years.
Yeah, that was not really very immersion-y.
But like, how much better are the games 20 years better?
No.
I think so.
I will say that the players are 20 years better, but the games less so.
I'm sure they've done speedruns for this, right?
Oh, there's loads of speedruns for it, and any Source game, people are fucking crazy with this thing.
I wonder what the time frame is on that these days.
Well, have you seen Portal speedruns? Like how those look? That's not the right way. Oh, goodness. I feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be right now. Well,
note the satisfying sound effect package they have with headshots.
It's so good. Okay. Where am I supposed to go from there? Like jump down, and now I'm trapped in between two force fields? Okay, I feel like I'm supposed to know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, this way.
In the canals, your friend Barney said go in the canal.
Well, let's jump on in then.
Looks like the fences have been conveniently bent in front of you, and you're not just dead stopped right there and caught.
I don't know if it's our side that bent the defenses or if they did it to themselves because they were trying to chase after stuff or something like that. Crouching.
Well, they did say there was a rebellion living in the sewers.
Good God.
Hey, sir.
Guess those signs
How's
are
it
for you,
going?
huh? Good thing you found us. You're not the first to come through here by
This is the Freeman. The Combine's reckoning has come.
Combine's reckoning.
We're just a lookout for the Underground Railroad. Main station's right around the corner. They'll get you started on the right foot.
Okay.
Meanwhile, let my Vortigaunt friend here give you a jolt to get you going.
A jolt? Oh. Okay. I thought you were gonna zap me.
Be careful.
E.T. phone home.
E.T. phone home.
Civil protection catches you down
E.T.
here.
phone
It's
suit
bad
power.
news for the whole railroad.
We serve the same mystery.
Get out of here.
Off we go. Well, that's blocked. Is there another way, or am I just misunderstanding that being blocked?
There's a rock there. Whatever will you do?
Knocked the whole fucking thing down, apparently.
Go, Gordon. It's your birthday.
That is a man. Oh! Let that crow go!
I don't know. Good. Those friendly guys.
Well, I don't think the crow made it, folks.
Why are you not helping the guy in the tunnel right there?
I'm trying to help him by laying down suppressing fire.
Ow. That guy just charged your suit for nothing. Look at this.
Well, I'm trying to... Yeah, no, I just still have the pistol. Don't you peek me. Get out of here.
Bullets from and hit that guy.
Try and get up on him quicker. There we go. And that guy has a turret, so we're gonna be a little bit more conscientious about how we approach it. Still only have a pistol.
How far till we get the first buzz saw from?
There we go. Get a little closer.
Does he have flaming barrels next to him?
No, he does not. There we go.
Oh, he still got 8 health. He'll be fine.
But actually, seek immediate medical attention.
There's a couch in there.
There is. Can we just go this way? This way?
How do they not leave a health pack in the van?
I don't know. It's a dick move.
Oh, maybe that dead guy has one.
Ah,
oh,
fuck.
God. Told you about that.
God.
Blast. Go ahead.
At least the auto saves while I still have health. Oh, you got like assassinated too. Okay, well.
Maybe you should run down that tunnel instead of running at the turret.
Yeah, that's probably a better call, huh?
See a couch. It's all about getting to the couches.
Station 12, come in.
Much better.
This is Station 8. We heard 12 go down and out. Surgical strike units are targeting railway stations. Repeat, civil protection is coming down on underground stations. We're already getting refugees from 9 and outlying.
Much better. Can I use this?
You can shoot that barrel. Oh, look at that. That was fun.
Is there anything else that's going to come at me?
Drones, that looks like they're a dime a dozen. See that? You missed that convenient barrel detonation.
I did. I'm saving it just in case I need to. Just in case I need it for something later here, you know? Oh, that's a big ol' armored truck. Oh. Something tells me they don't want me to be on that anymore. Well.
Where are those missiles coming from?
Oh shit! From the truck. The truck that's up there. Well, I should probably figure out somewhere else to go then. I don't think it's back down here though. I just don't know where it is I'm supposed to go. Is there a way to get back up on there?
No, go back over that blue van.
The out here, blue van?
Yeah.
This guy?
That way. There was not a health pack in there, and then something happened.
Because I was trying to get up on this, I couldn't. Oh, here we go. We're just gonna leave that alone. God. God. I didn't see this stupid thing.
Lacerations detected.
I really don't want to waste ammo on that. We're just gonna do this. There we go.
You just missed the thing in the left. You have no peripheral vision.
tunnel visioned. Oh.
I'm gonna stay here in case any others come through. Gotta keep the railway alive.
Okay. Well, fair enough. Good luck with that, because seems like there's a lot of people out here, and you don't have a weapon.
Oh, look, ammo. How convenient. Oh, the TV.
Not actually. Is it worth it?
No, not
Nope.
with that aim.
I did not kill them, so no.
You know who else knows you're bad at games?
Who's that? Rod?
Neil.
Neil?
Look at my two favorite non-theists.
Not non-theists.
What?
That's
Seriously.
slander, sir.
That box
Spiritual
fly on it.
warfare wayfarers.
They seem to be dropping barrels that are going to explode on top of you.
Yep, but I'm in the water, so we're good. And now they're shooting into the water.
That seems.
Are you playing the original Quake? No.
Half-Life. Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2. Yeah.
I wanted to show everybody else.
Crowbar.
Like,
Where are the crowd?
I'm waiting 20 years for these drones.
I don't know if I ever played Half-Life 2. I think I did. Ages
Those
ago.
were the two guys that you didn't shoot very well through the cage. Are you gonna die? What are you on, like the 8? At 8? No.
Come on.
It's gonna be like.
There we go.
Wow, you're bad.
Yeah, I am really bad. It was established when I pulled the game up for the first time.
What if you swallow a bunch of that water? Then maybe you can jump high enough.
I'll gain superpowers. Yeah, how's it going, Neil?
I'm doing alright. Saw you both in here, and I thought my favorite people. But you guys have been hanging out for a while. Glad you stuck around for me.
Well, he was still playing the stupid water game, and then he died, and it was brilliant because he was playing it hardcore. Now he's on his next what do you call them? Season? It's called
Seasons.
game.
Yeah, this is the game that Counter-Strike was based off of, right?
Same engine.
I remember the original Half-Life. What was so unique about Half-Life 1 was their mouths moved when NPCs talked. That was the first game to do that. It was like 98, 99. And before that, no game had mouth. This is more advanced.
We were just saying it, like how it doesn't seem like the games have gotten much more advanced since, like, the games haven't made 20 years of advancements.
I think that's fair. Yeah, I think the predominant limitation now is storytelling. So there are still great games that have come out in the last 10 to 15 years, but the great games that have come out in the last 10 to 15 years are great not because of their remarkable graphics improvements, but because of their storytelling.
I agree with that.
Sucks when your last autosave was with so little health.
See, what I want is, where do we reach the conclusion that a good gaming system, it hits you in 2.5 senses? So it hits you in visually, auditorily, and maybe you get like a rumble thing or some shit. What I want is a olfactory. Is that how to say it?
Oh,
you get it up the nose. You get a sensory. You smell blood. You smell shit. You smell the swamp, smell the factory. Like there could be 40 programmed smells that could emit themselves wonderful odor into your office, right? Into your room. You just get that smell all up in your grill, you know? Like,
I mean, Neil, you should
the rules.
You should invent an atmosphere.
What about the manosphere?
The atmosphere. Did you ever watch Sword Art Online?
No.
That's the full dive tech, is what it's referred to as.
But I'm serious. I don't think it would be all that challenging to create a pack of like 40.
What if you shoot those barrels? They're standing on that bridge.
Well, there's not barrels on the bridge, though. Oh, I see what you mean. Well,
you even have this in like 4D movies now. I'm not saying you need to shoot out any liquid or anything out of your pistol or whatever. I'm just saying an odor of some kind. Like,
No.
We've done this perfume shit for ages.
I like, you could do fans to have the wind. You get the sensation of the wind of the air as you move.
No, I want the smell of the flowers. No, I want.
I don't know why.
Why do you like the smell of a fire when you're around a campfire?
I mean, why have the simulacra when I can just go get the real thing?
Yeah, but
that life is from my ancestors billions of years. And that's those primal instincts.
Do you ever think about all the ancestors that gave their lives so that you could be here for billions of years? Do you ever pray that bacterium, that single cell that made you happen?
No, I cursed it. How dare you?
This is the dragon's blood.
Get it.
He spawned our seed and stole our gold.
Boy, do you need some help, man. Look at that.
We're trying here, okay?
That's retarded.
I saw some right on the other side of these guys.
Yep.
Okay, that's probably helpful for you.
Gonna play yo-yo for a little bit, though.
Those guys have really bad breath. You should turn off the smell for those guys.
There we go. There's some help.
See, that's the thing. The dopamine hit was we keep wanting more and more worse smells. If that's
what kind of game are you guys talking about making here?
It's gonna be called the Dopa Matrix.
You're gonna talk me out of it, man. It's gone off the rails.
Which rails are those? Does he have a railgun? I would use
Not
it.
yet. That's later.
Is this a better engine than the other one?
Well, back then it was. So they still have their own proprietary engine, Half-Life, but mainly Half-Life, the Valve makes their money off the Steam. It makes so much money off the Steam, man. Amazon, Microsoft, and they're all venting and complaining about how they can't sufficiently steal market share from Steam. It's because
it's a
monopoly. He makes a better product, and that's it. Period. Like they did it better, and they did it first, and it's just a bunch of whining and yeah.
Oh, but he didn't have to George R.R. Martin Half-Life 3. Could still make it.
Is that a verb now?
Why does there need to be two R's? That's what I want to know. Like most people are not pompous or pretentious enough to have two middle names.
I mean, is it his fault or his parents' fault?
The sins of the father.
How many middle names did you give your kids?
18, but that's because I'm bilingual.
You know, Af doesn't know how so the horses work or whatever these.
I thought it was the other side I was supposed to go on. There we go.
I'm gonna put all the weight on the ground side. That's so cool.
Oh, come on. I need to crouch hop.
Can't you play Seesaw?
Oh my god.
Can you hop at all?
Yes, but
We like
apparently
the
not
funk.
well.
We like the funk. Oh, well, we like the funk.
Hey, man.
Huzzah! Victory. An open
You can only
field.
hope-
This
you can only
doesn't
hope
seem
that was their
dangerous.
auto-save point.
The sniper.
That's not a good
Does,
sound.
does this Half-Life have the crabs that like jump on your face? And
Oh, yeah.
The flesh? Cool.
The head crabs? Wouldn't be Half-Life without head crabs.
Without crabs.
Let's get out of that.
The red letter day.
There we go. Much better.
So Grim, I stumbled across. I'll probably end up downloading and watching the whole thing, but I stumbled across your very first conversation with Jacob Fatarucci today. Stumbled across that, and then Chad was actually months before you. Yeah, so I'm going back into the archives, into the annals of history.
Okay.
Are you bringing anything back from there?
Bring it back, bring it back, and bring it back.
There you go. Any stream clips, or other such goodies?
So you're just gonna have to wait and see.
Okay.
It's a long way to the top. You want to rock and roll.
There's word that there's a new landlord coming around.
Rigel Ferguson.
Ferguson?
Rigel Risen?
You're gonna have to elaborate on the lord of the land.
Oh, that's the guy who used to run this little dash corner was the de facto landlord of the corner, because the ones that were included in that search were de facto part of the corner.
I always wanted to be deliberately.
So, were someone to revive that functionality, they would also revive the landlordship.
Sounds useless.
It was a powerful tool for stitching memories together from different channels.
Also for functionally putting a jinx into the world.
If each of you had to match your particular role in the corner to a particular sports team, or sorry, I should say particular sport, and then B, the position of that sport, what would you map to? And before you answer, Grim, you cannot answer. Over there.
Get in here. Civil protection is onto us. We're tearing up the railroad, covering our tracks.
You can't answer. So you got to pick a sports team
Last one through.
to analogize the corner to, and your position on that sports team.
Sounds like they're calling in every CP unit
What's a
in City
sport?
17. Now they're flooding the areas up ahead
A
with
physical activity with more than one player pitting more than one group against each other in
I didn't pay
a
attention.
determined set of.
See, these are the drones that we are all waiting for.
These are the drums that we're waiting
20 years. I've been waiting for those months.
Close call. Thanks for your
Thanks to this game.
Buzzsaw drones would probably be fairly difficult to control, unless, well, maybe not, if they're like counter-rotating. But have you seen how difficult like battle bots are to control that have buzzsaws on them?
The AI is going to be great at doing everything, including flying very difficult roads.
Battle of the AI.
What sports team do I see? So is it that, do I have to say like what I think the sports team that, or kind of sport that TLC would best be exemplified by is? Or is it just more of like
You
a.
could do it that way, or you could pick your favorite sport and just say like, yeah, I'm the catcher. Here's why I'm the catcher of baseball. I already conducted this exercise in my own mind, but not for myself.
Mhm.
The corner at large.
I mean, for me, it's like I'm trying to be the guy who's helping to figure out plays for a football team, I guess. It's not really a person on the team per se, but
I think you're special.
special teams,
You're the guy who needs to make
the kicker.
5-foot field goal shot. Yeah.
Think of roller derby, and I'm the announcer.
You would.
I like it.
God bless roller derby.
Isn't that the movie of the girl who became a boy?
No.
When I grow up, I want to be a real boy.
There we go. What about you, Neil?
They stole that just from Deus Ex. I think Deus Ex stole it from Beat. Could be wrong.
That is one that's on the list, by the way. Is playing Deus Ex.
Oh, if you play Deus Ex, that's going to be irresistible for me.
I've never played it before either, by the way. So. But yeah, what about you, Neil? What kind of a sports team do you see, / what role do you see yourself playing, and then get out of here?
I have to choose soccer because it's the only way our European counterparts will. Well, they're not because I'm going to say soccer instead of football, and they're going to tell me to F off. But it's the only way we could have an international team. It's the only way.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I choose Copenhagen. I don't like it.
They do the one in the last World Series of the football.
I think so. The French one. That's why there's no French speakers in the corner. Too busy winning the World Cup.
I am curious, because we do have some, Netherlands folks?
Yeah, we got Germans, we got Netherlands. Netherlands are closely tied to England, so. But Germans are not. So that's, we have Italian, not too many Spanish speakers either. We got Nico. He's the only native Spanish speaker that I know. Argentinian. He's angry that Malay won the re-election because he put all of his finances into gringo money, gringo coin.
Well,
gringos, ahí!
What am I missing here? I'm supposed to go through this? I'm missing something. Yeah, I hope I didn't piss off Nico too much one time.
I thought of doing a podcast called Gringos and Guaylos.
Gringos and Guaylos? Can't say I know what a guaylo is. So.
You don't know what guaylo is?
No. Should I?
I bet Grim knows. You can look it up. It's funny. They're both derogatory terms of the same group of people, but from two different ethnicities.
Not heard
Yo.
of before.
Yo, Skank.
Oh, he's back.
What's up? I've had enough.
How was the brisket?
The brisket was good. Brisket was good. I was under there. The beer selection was frankly in our front in my Pacific Northwest culture, though.
What'd they have?
Miller Lite and like Kirkland brand lager.
Well, at least they had something.
They had something. I mean, and the whole deal was like, yeah, no, as much as like unlimited beer tonight. Well, it's easy to make it unlimited when that's your option. Yes. But for people that want to talk all about the importance of maintaining and building up local culture, there's some blind spots. Not exactly the mountain, the land I know and love.
I think you're doing pretty well. Not too bad.
He's died 34 times.
35.
Yeah, but it's not 68 times.
Isn't 33 the charm or something like that?
33 plus what?
Oh.
Is this open? Nope, that does not open.
Oh.
Matt,
I was
do you know
like
what
Mr. Daedalus.
Do you know what a guilo is?
A guilo? No, I don't know.
Nobody
what
knows
guilo
this
is.
term. Okay, probably for the best. Nobody knows this term.
Is it a
You're
Cajun
good.
term?
No, it's not Cajun.
Is it cryptid?
Cajun?
Neil
No,
is saying
it's not
slurs on
Cajun.
my stream again.
I am. It's just a Chinese.
Can't get away
term.
from it tonight. Oh God.
It's a Mandarin term.
Mandarin? Guilo? I mean, I know Gaijin, I think. Foreigner. Really foreign devil.
All right, I'll keep my.
What is guilo? Can you eat guilo?
No, it's not a good idea. You might have indigestion.
I think you've been trapped by the Combine and are doomed now.
Or I'm supposed to go the other way, but... can I feed this guy?
Yes, feed him guilo.
Feed him flammable barrels.
Oh, is that what guilo is? Flammable barrels?
I mean, probably not.
No.
You gotta shoot it.
Gringos and guilos.
Okay. Guilo it is a slang term for round eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was not far off with Forest Devil.
Hey, look, spray painted on the wall. It's the way you should go.
Crazy, that. I keep trying to press C for crouch.
How far are you? You just started it.
Just started. Because I died in Subnautica, and so now I get to suffer the consequences.
I'm trying to remember what the bosses were here. I was really good at my game of choice were the Quake, the Quake games, Quake 1, Quake 2, Quake 3 Arena. I mean, I played Half-Life 2, but I don't remember it all that well.
How old were you 20 years ago?
Quake came out in '96. I was 11.
Quake 2 was when I really went mainstream with FPS, and I got very good at Quake 2. And I think I was either 12 or 13. I think I'm about 5 years.
Fast barrels.
2 years to 50.
Oh, hey, I've got another idea for a non-conference. We should just rent out a big Airbnb sometime and grab a couple of Xboxes and land up some Halo too. I feel like that would be incredible.
Yeah, I was thinking we should probably do like 2 B&Bs that are next door or something, but that's too area notion.
Yeah,
That's a non-conference. We've already determined we don't need anything. Like, we just need an excuse to get everyone in the same room.
the Airbnb that I rented with Noah and Mo, when we had all the people over, I mean, I thought we were well behaved, but the landlord basically vented to me at around 10 p.m. and said, like, I hear reports of a gathering. Gatherings are prohibited, yada, yada, yada. So whatever we do, we just gotta figure out, we gotta do it in a place where we're not bothering the neighbors. Ourselves.
Yeah. I really find somewhere
in Oklahoma.
I was gonna say, looking for something semi-rural. And I mean, like out here in the Pacific Northwest, it's not hard to drive for a little bit and find yourself in somewhat seclusion. But I still don't like I don't. We were that loud. I feel like we were pretty conscious of like what time it was and the volume levels.
No, we were. Yeah, we were.
It was just like big cars.
He's really worried about things. He's just a nervous Nelly of a landlord. He's nervous about 2 things. One, he's nervous about it might be an illegal Airbnb in that neighborhood. I don't know. And he's worried about like neighbors basically saying like, what the fuck is going on there? You know? And so that's one thing. And second thing is like trashing the place, obviously.
Yep.
But
Right.
didn't.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, we got a Christian gathering. Ooh. And Grim didn't even come, so it was truly a Christian gathering.
Those Christians, man, you got to keep an eye on them. They're gonna cause problems.
B&B
praying and singing and stuff.
I hear they don't tip well generally. So if they're showing up at your restaurant for Sunday services, that's where the anti-Christian slurs come out.
The B&B Nate got slept like 10. So if on paper it does that, it wouldn't even really be a gathering. You know, we got we rented those kind of B&Bs. You know,
We were all planning to be there anyway. I don't know why you guys make such a big deal out of it. There we go.
no, for this kind of thing, you might want to consider carpooling or airporting a lot of people.
Yeah.
Did you take the warning into account when you were leaving your review, Neil? Did you thrash them in the comments?
No, I did not. I turned my other butt cheek and I farted.
My other butt cheek.
That's good. You're a better man than I am. I forged an Airbnb that I rented in Denver with my family, but that was because they were awful. Twice in like the 3 days we were there was loud, obnoxious stomping upstairs that woke up my infant nephew. And when you're only in town for 3 days, and 2 of those days the kid don't sleep, you do a lot to ruin my friggin' vacation.
Mm-hmm.
How many nephews and nieces do you have? Because I remember you told me you had 8 brothers
6.
and sisters, right?
Yeah, 6 right now. Yep. Even split, 3 and 3.
Do you guys get together fairly often? As a
Yeah. So most of them are still in the town we grew up in. I left. My older brother also left, and so we kind of like come to agreement that like we should do everything it can to coordinate vacations. That way, like parents can see all of us at the same time. So typically it's been we both go over the same time during the summer, and then so far it's all been kind of hometown Christmases. There's not been a lot of kind of extra geographical marriages that have drawn into siblings out. So it's because everyone's going to be around for Christmas. So it's just in the group chat today talking about organizing Secret Santa. So
awesome. You still get along really well with all your siblings, like everybody gets along well.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
It's
it's tough.
yeah.
The more you got, yeah.
Yeah, it's complicated, and some of it is because most of them are still kind of like in the hometown. For those that are still kind of like in kind of like the core unit, there's a little bit less kind of individuation there because they're all the growing up and kind of like transition to adulthood was kind of done while still remaining part of the family collective for the most part, and so. I don't know. A lot of them have, I think, kind of like have a much stronger, kind of like innate sense of family, and so they're less inclined to walk the boat. And my family is pretty kind of like conflict avoidance in general. So if something go wrong, they would tell me. They would convince themselves it was their fault and try and get over it, or just resent me for 6 months.
Gotcha. That's cool.
But yeah, I'd say
dynamic than most families. Yes.
Yeah, overall, like the horizontal relationship with all my siblings are at the very least pretty amicable. Yeah, a lot of them are kind of like not as strong as I would like them to be, but sometimes you just gotta pick and choose. But
and if I remember correctly, you're one of the youngest. Is that right?
No, I'm second oldest.
Oh.
So I think there's about a 12 or 14 year age gap between me and my youngest brother. So he is just now, like he's just starting his senior year, like super senior year of college.
Interesting. That's
which
really
is another
cool.
kind of like
you got siblings that span millennial to Zoomer. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, no, I honestly love that so much, just because there's this weird duality of, on the one hand, like you're my sibling, and so we're horizontal, we're equals, but the generational divide is real, man, and there's just it just cuts right through, and there's the upper generation, and then there's the younger generation. It's psychologically clear inside of like 5 minutes of conversation who is on what side of that divide. It's fascinating.
What was the dividing line? Is it something like, as I see it, it's one of two things. It's either like social media from the time that they could read, or COVID during or before adolescence. No, actually, most Zoomers were already adults by COVID.
Yeah. Because alpha that are asking adolescent Zoomers. Yeah. COVID hit, I think, around kind of like generally like sort of like college age. For the Zoomers, roughly there. Except.
Yeah, but that's important though, right? Like college is like the most pro-social time of people's lives, and then to say, okay, that's canceled, that's shut down.
Mm-hmm.
You have the least interaction between the sexes.
Yeah.
During the time, it's really interesting.
Yeah. It is, except my two youngest siblings in particular, they second youngest didn't go to college, so just kind of like doing the workaday stuff. And then my youngest one is so like he's very much like hyper kind of like utilitarian about his college, and so he's very much kind of like moneyballing it. He's very like he takes it extremely seriously, which I really appreciate. Like he's and he's done it sort of like he's prolonged it a little bit. So I think he's taken like a 6-year route or so, but managed to secure an internship in his field midway through. So he is right now working and studying, and pretty much has a job lined up once he's done. If he wants to stay with his present firm. But so he's got a very full life, so he doesn't have the kind of like college experience I had. Like a fraternity he is not a part of.
What are your thoughts on this minimalist UI for and apps, especially like?
What do you mean?
What's that?
Like the user interface of this game, it's very minimalist, right? Like it's almost non-existent, except the red when you get hurt.
I like it personally. Also, Grizz dipped, so.
Oh.
Yeah, just heads up.
Oh.
He likes to make quiet exits.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I thought a lot about UIs, and I think less is more.
Especially you've done a fair amount of like trying to do your own game development too, so some.
I hate UIs, man. I hate UIs so much. I do. It's like the least fun aspect. So I'm cognizant of the fact I'm biased against UIs, but yeah.
Not that bad.
Security of your game and the experience. Death to the HUD.
Yeah. You know, one trend in gaming that I thought a lot about is people are just playing much less immersive games. Like they're not playing something that they can lose themselves for 50 hours in. You know, they're playing games where, 10 minutes of distraction, you know. Like the power of stories to immerse ourselves has diminished steadily. I don't really know why that is. Well, I sort of do, but you would think that the need to immerse yourself in a story would be more essential than ever right now.
Kind of. The thing I think is like people play games for different reasons, and so especially like you look at the rise of roguelike games and things like that, and it seems like people are more interested in games that where they can feel like they're making some degree of progress, but that they can also not be playing for unreasonably large amounts of time.
Yeah. I mean, I've been meaning to get back to Death Stranding for a while, but I haven't just because it requires a little bit more intention than I typically am kind of capable of giving for like a long workday. It requires a lot of, or I want to give it the kind of focus that the experience kind of calls for, and that requires a little bit more intentional gaming in a way that like I don't quite need to apply the same like Soapstone did to do in like piecemeal. And really lately I'm at the point of close to the end of I think Act 2. So I'm just kind of chipping away at this boss here, require this thing here. This task here, Rosemary Farm, stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel that way about Baldur's Gate 3 and Expedition 33. I think both of them eventually I'll I hope to get to. I just haven't prioritized. I've got other things in my mind. I have been watching more movies lately, like movies I've never seen. But maybe Chad has seen this. So,
Been recommending stuff to you?
yeah.
I just picked up the Northman, the Robert Eggers movie. A little sat down watching the beer to watch.
I might have to call it soon, guys, because I am
No
getting
problem.
some gnarly freaking motion sickness.
And I'm gonna call it as well. It's been cool. Glad you gave me a chance to ramble random,
of course,
ridiculous. The 3 R's ramble random ridiculous. Hope you both have a nice evening.
You're Freeman, aren't you? We got word you were coming.
Don't shoot that guy. He looks like a normal dude.
Yeah, he's a friendly.
Black Mesa East to Station 6
Yeah.
to Reed. Dr. Freeman is on his way downriver. Lend him the airboat in case of
Good
all
night,
help you can.
lads.
Repeat. Gordon Freeman has returned. It is critical he reaches
Good night, Neil.
Night, Neil.
Better get going now.
Better get going now, indeed. Well, with that, goodbye then. Be safe.